being close. And the question is, will Dyloch be able to actually close it out? Because whenever he plays against Sonicfox in particular, seems to kind of get in his own head a little bit. Yeah, we see some execution errors here and there that we don't normally see, and just that level of confidence isn't quite the same, but always manages to go for the full game 5. So will it happen again here? The big thing is new matchup.
So what I'm very curious to see here is what's the difference between Fox's Homelander and the one that we saw earlier by MKJavier. Already we've seen Command Dash into knee, which we had never seen by MKJavier. And I get it, right? You need to make sure that you have some safety attached to it, but to show that instantly in round 1 is going to make Dyloch think about trying to neutral duck against Command Grab or the high.
Oh, that is a round.
What a round.
Thing is, though, I know we've seen quite a few Homelander players at the moment, but whenever we watch Fox play Homelander, you really see why Fox of all players has gravitated towards this character.
Oh, yeah.
It is just a constant mix-up, execution all over the place. A very busy, active character to play.
Yeah, there's a sort of Batgirlish angle to it.
Yeah, Fox has said that personally in the past as well. And remembering just how dominant Fox was with Batgirl once upon a time, that is a scary combination. Oh! That was a combo. And again, my goodness, is the game already over?
It's over.
Oh my goodness.
Come, that was a game 1 for you. And you guys couldn't see it at home, but they are chatting at each other right now. Look at this. Yeah, it's a real strength of theirs for sure.
Oh, okay. That was definitely a strange interaction for that
big axe.
Oh, calls out the delay. Okay, for the first time, Dyloch able to find a significant opening here.
Keeping his turn.
Well, you know, particularly when Dyloch can get to hand, it's going to be a bit like, you know, you're mixing me up, here's my turn.
Yeah.
But at the same time, has to be hand to get the most out of it. Oh, massive neutral jumper, dropped it. Hang on.
Okay, it begins. Well, never mind. Out of there.
But as we saw in that game 1, even a single hit can be terrifying, because what it can lead into, and then lead into from there, and then some.
Now the question is, overhead or low?
Oh, the side switch! Oh, into the fatal blow, that's enough for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, but you know, the crazy thing about that kind of corpse hop scenario where you just jump over them, or just in this case float over them, is you mess up wake up inputs, you mess up the timing.
Yeah, it's not about like blocking left to right. Obviously, it's a game with a block button, but yeah, that aspect of it, blowing up inputs, is huge.
Well, think about it. If your wake up is like involves back or forward input in any way, it's gone to the other side, and then suddenly they go back, and then it's the right way round again. But you've already adjusted, so it's not going to work. Yeah. A worst case scenario, you get a move that isn't that, and you just wake up with a non-involved, non-armored move, and you just get smacked. Oh my goodness, that was so crisp.
Part of the strength of Fox too is turning characters that aren't really like footsies monsters into having incredible whip punishing again. That's, you know, it's not really the archetype of Homelander. He's got zoning and he's got up close incredible mix-ups. It's not like he's out there killing it in footsies range, and yet Fox is.
Okay, that's probably enough, right? The damage, especially in the corner, not quite. Oh, I actually don't know what was. Actually, had no idea what was coming there, but just steamrolled. I think you really need to collect yourself after that kind of result. Oh, blocked the low, but tried to interrupt. That's the scary thing. And even if you get that initial mix-up block, if it's gone into flight, someone else is coming. Oh, okay. I imagine that probably beats a lot of the options if it's just done in the neutral.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, the delayed one.
Is he going to cancel it? Is he going to go back to the ground? Is he going to float away? A lot of stuff to think about.
Just such relentless overhead low.
Because he was airborne! No, you don't get the full launch. Homelander was on the ground. Sonicfox is at match point.
And again, this is for winner's side. The last time of this stream that we're going to be seeing a winner's side qualifier. Sonicfox historically quite good at the first EVO for Mortal Kombat.
True.
We have to remember Sonicfox, 1 EVO for MKX year 1, 1 MK11 EVO year 1. Get 3 MKs in a row maybe? Who knows? I mean, but at the same time, not to get ahead of ourselves, we saw the full reverse sweep in a similar fashion, and a similar dominance on the way as well from MKJavier. So, okay, Dyloch gets the overhead, but couldn't do anything else with it.
Yeah, the javelina size.
Oh, wow. Swinging, but nothing connecting.
Hey.
What an up block. Oh, but couldn't get anything more. Too high.
Something to build on.
Is that enough? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, Dyloch gets around. This is a very similar way we saw MKJavier begin the turnaround, so will it happen now?
And good to see that up block there.
Oh, wow.
Adapting defensively. No glaive. And I would think that he could do armored knee. Oh, huge. Here's Fox. They have the confirm. They'll have the corner out of this.
The scary thing is we know what it can lead to. Good block. Try to up block again. Okay, ducks on the grab and hits Chameleon. Dyloch.
Hey.
Oh no, immediately! Blocks so many mix-ups, but all it takes is one to put you right back into it again. Oh!
And now, last chance for Dyloch. Fox is out of there too.
Oh my goodness. Micro duck out of nowhere. Dyloch, okay, cashing out the damage. Okay, this is a decent situation. A very doable comeback for Dyloch. Has to be careful because does not have the life to take almost anything here. With things like armor, mix-ups, whatever it is. But with the life that's left, can definitely finish this off, and there's no break for Fox, not even close.
He's got to be right. Oh, is the starter in the glaive. It should be an easy end. Yes, Dyloch takes a game.
It definitely plays from the heart, 100%. And an up block again. Hang on a minute. Okay, letting it go. Oh, punished.
Whew, that is some corner carry.
Okay, advantage.
Each time that has been connected on block, Fox has challenged. It's plus frames for Zhao.
But what did Dyloch do, right? Try to go for the slower
overhead.
overhead.
He wants more,
yeah. That's definitely not a guaranteed frame trap, but Sonicfox calls it out. Because it's such a high reward option if it works, but plus frames again. Okay, this time respected. Oh, Hannah!
Dyloch absolutely looking better. The up blocks have been a big part of it. More effective mix-ups when he finds them. There's a glaive to think about. Here it comes.
Oh, the counter hit! Instant confirm! Dyloch, hang on a minute. Suddenly, one round away from tying things up. It is exactly the same as I said before. Could actually go to another game 5.
Defensive adaptations, offensive adaptations. Now it's on Fox.
Uh-oh, huge jump in. Historically, something that's been so good in their matches is just Dyloch placing those perfect jumps. Oh, the damage, it's adding up. It's adding up, it ain't finished. Okay, the grab, Dyloch. Massive life lead. Oh!
Down 2? To kill, to deny the ability to get a breaker? That is a sick read. What? Yeah, he's trying to settle himself down now, too, you can tell. Easier said than done, I bet.
Okay, but a quick anti-Dyloch. I mean, Dyloch has been recognizing what's been working out really well and just going back to it, right? Those big jump-ins, but now Sonicfox adjusting. Finally able to get something in return now for the first time in a while. Oh, the interruption with the down 1 Dyloch.
Hey!
Massive whiff, couldn't get anything more.
Oh, both of them passing by each other. Wow, that was range. Maybe it hit something Dyloch was trying to do. He wasn't quite there early on the jump, too.
Dyloch pretty starved on Metan, down on life. Definitely a round looking good for Sonicfox as Fox able to close things out. Match point again, but somehow I feel like it's not over yet.
Punish! Yeah, that is a punish.
The adjustment too. A walk up. Dyloch just goes to like the next level when it's hand-to-hand shell.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like Dyloch mode activation.
There's the grab.
That's one thing, as good of a button as that standing 2 is, it is a high, so Sonicfox really managing to make most of those pokes now, going underneath. Back to the corner again. Oh, the challenge, couldn't get anything more. Massive neutral jump from Dyloch. This will not kill, but we're getting to reset territory. Throw, strike, overhead! Get chunked, and now Dyloch on the verge of a reverse 3-0, but if Sonicfox takes this round, it is over. Winner of this round makes top 6 winners.
Finally, we see the knee! We had not seen that defensively in those moments almost at all. Dyloch bringing it out here in the final round. Glaive takes off the meter.
Has to break.
Over?
What a punish. Full punish.
And he had Katana, but she had been hit, I guess.
Scary thing though. Mix-ups are here. No breaker for either player.
Early!
That's a punish. That's a punish. This won't be enough.
Sonicfox ready to run it though. No meter on Dyloch's side. He's in big trouble.
Oh, the catch! The full catch!
Oh, finally the wake up!
That's the first time we've seen the armor.
Oh! There it is! As you said, it often goes to game 5 between these two. It did once again. Final game, final round, and it's Sonicfox moving forward into top 6.
Always with that Melina Chameleon, such a terrifying team to be on the receiving end of. And unless this is a button check, we might actually be seeing the Rewind Reiko coming out to play.
Reiko Tremor even.
Yeah, this is definitely a pairing that Reiko players have. I feel like some credit definitely has to go to Axstar for sure, who has been playing this team over in EU for a very long time, but has really adjusted the use of the Tremor kind of pairing specifically, because normally it was like Tremor was there mainly for the grab, and that's about it.
It was almost like you were playing no assist, and then you had a little bit of extra damage on the grab at the beginning.
Yeah, and obviously the health as well helps a grab archetype, because you have more health to take those risks and play with. But Axstar was always one to do the kind of like ground pounds of like shurikens and neutral and things like that. And we're definitely seeing a lot more of that from particularly Rewind in recent times. Even Rewind, after seeing bunch like that, I'm gonna steal some of this stuff. And now we're seeing Rewind do exactly that. And you take a player of the caliber of Rewind's Reiko, and then you add that kind of strong tech, and it's gonna be scary as secures the first round already.
Here's Dexy finding the hit, getting his first good Oki scenario, and not too much out of it. The Rewind back to control. Denying easy glaive stuff.
Oh, okay. I feel like that 1-2, like, that's gonna armor break most armored moves in the game. But Melina goes so low to the ground so fast, especially if you're meeting with a high, it's kind of hard to hit her with it to get the armor break.
Rewind there first. Crystal and Tremor ready to change. Yep, trying it out.
I think that's why Dexy is being so cautious on the way in, especially when Tremor is ready. Because if you go too fast before you know it, you've just walked straight into a ground pound, and suddenly it's a full combo.
Hey. Lots of individual hits adding up. Almost there.
Oh, the mix-up. Rewind. Seen that one before. It's a scary thing, right? Because that's the mix-up with Melina. The standing one into the overhead string on the low side, but I don't fight. Oh, big
really
whiff. Yeah, and that's going to be big damage too. Melina does not tickle.
Yeah, what a start, because you accidentally whiffed one button. That's the level of play we're at.
It's one of those Melina strengths, the long range of the down one, the standing one. Some clean buttons overall, to be honest, and tidy damage tied to them. This round definitely looking all Dexy so far. That's like that's basically how you used to test frame data in MK9. You block something and both people would jump. Whoever left the ground first was like could move first. I had the advantage.
It's a slow start.
Big punish. Yep.
Again, just as in the previous round when it was Dexy getting it, this time Rewind. Huge whip punish.
Melina not the only character on our screen with some decent whip punish potential.
Yeah, and into damage too.
Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. This is where it gets scary with Reiko. Where you're point blank knocked down and everything is just kind of clipping you. Oh, what a decision. Okay. Oh, but the catch. Confirmed as well from Rewind. That had to be a break from Dexy. Ooh, I actually thought that was specifically to chase that down, but didn't quite work out. Uh-oh, grab comes through. That's got to be the round, right? Yeah. Spend the bar. Scoop. Impaler. We're doing it.
Rewind looking good. Starting off patiently yet again. Same for Dexy. Waiting until that circle in the top right
Ooh, okay.
Here comes Rewind.
And Rewind has not missed a confirm so far, I think. Oh, spends it for the damage. Okay, decides to extend. Wow, 400.
Yeah.
I wonder if the idea is just, look, I'm going to go toe-to-toe with damage here. Melina hits me, it's going to be about 400, so...
Yeah, and other than that, he can play this patient game. He can try individual hit mix-ups.
There's definitely a lot of neutral being played, so
Yes.
you're going to have that time to build that cameo back.
Yeah, he is effectively back.
Oh, scoop.
Just in time. Well, he was looking for break.
Oh!
Just over it.
A singular EX star is all it took to finish that off. Well, one on hit anyway. There's a few more than one thrown at the end. Rewind, select. Do what you gotta do.
And this is, again, to make top 8. But there's going to be one more to make the stage in top 6.
Yeah, winner of this is going to be facing off against the MKJavier in top 6, so quite a strong player waiting, but... Okay, another confirm. Oh, wow, finishes a string. I like that choice.
Rare.
Oh!
Okay, I like the idea. That was cool.
That was almost sick. Oh, that's such a rude overhead.
Really puts his body into it.
Yeah.
Just to hit confirm and backing off.
Oh, okay.
He's doing the reactions yet again.
Ah, try and turn it into a full combo, I see. Decent damage for what it is for effectively an armored launcher.
Yeah. Ooh, looking for overhead there was Dex.
Yeah, that was a big call out. Counter poke slide. We haven't seen that before. And that's going to take Rewind to a match point now.
Yeah, that intended up block against the overhead would have really changed things.
Would turn a normally safe overhead into totally punishable. So it didn't quite work out. Ooh, actually surprised we didn't see a whiff punish from Rewind on that. Maybe he just wasn't looking for that specifically. Oh, what a reaction from Dexy though. Full combo punish.
He tries it out a little bit. Alright, the grab.
Always needs the respectable damage from Melina with
Oh, yeah.
combo.
Into pressure. Almost. Denied by Rewind. And another chance. Dexy, both of them playing this really hit and run style. Holding on to the 3 meters there is Dexy. So more lows now, yeah, after having seen that up block. But also, man, if you up block against a Reiko with an EX grab, anyway, we'll see if that comes up. Dexy.
That was a quick backdash into Glaive too. That was just the right space for it. Dexy staying alive. The last 2 sets in a row, we've seen this exact situation. 2 dominant wins and a match point, and then suddenly a return. Will Dexy be able to do it for the 3rd set in a row? Or will it be actually a 3-0? And again, the reaction. Always on Glaive. Specifically looking for it is Rewind.
Makes sense. It's just such an important neutral tool. And you only have to think about it when the bar's green up there.
Especially when you just want to deter them, right?
Okay, all that said, right back into it is Dexy. And he gets another chance for Oki. This has not really paid off too much. Here's a chance, though.
Big anti-air, too. Quite a risky neutral jump for Rewind to go to.
Yeah.
Again, just trying to clean this one up. 0 meter, though, which, if it's quite a meter-heavy team, can Reiko Tremor be, so it's going to be harder than usual to finish off the health that's left. Oh, there it is again. Might be the last Tremor we get the chance to see.
Oh, we held it. Very strong tool up in the sky. Dexy still needs a little bit more. Plenty of time.
That also puts Rewind into favor.
Come on! Can he kill before the break? Yes! Right before Pixels before.
Rewind already put his hand out. He knew the second he got that confirmed, the handshake went out.
And on the other side, it is Johnny Chameleon.
We know for a fact that MKJavier has made it no secret that he dislikes playing against Johnny Cage. Does not like this matchup at all. Oh, wow. That would have been cool.
Here we go. First vision of it. That's almost like an old striker meta, but with a little bit of extra damage in there.
Mistimed, though, from Javier. Scorpionprocs was able to jump out of the ground pound.
Hey!
Okay, hit confirm.
Gonna make it count. Even without a Jax, 370.
That's one thing. Scorpion has definitely had some issues in this game, but damage is not one of them. Yeah, and the same thing from Scorpionprocs, taking the last hit of the spin. You're talking before about like kind of intricate
defensive
matchup
choice.
knowledge.
Not surprised to have seen him recognize
Ground pound
that
out of the
same.
throw though, so got the mileage in the end. Ground pound hit eventually. Ooh, but if you get hit at the wrong time, you're taking more damage for it.
Oi?
Okay, hang on, there's the catch. No!
It got a little weird. Got a little away from him.
That was definitely the kind of pickup that you kind of just got to do stuff on the fly.
There's a big swing in health in this matchup too. If you notice, 900 versus 1100 is huge. The extra 100 from Jax lets you play a little bit wilder, where Scorpionprocs does not have much to give.
Especially when Javier is so likely to just at any given opportunity just do button into spin into Jack. You know, he's happy to just take that damage.
Here's Scorpionprocs.
Ooh, flawless block.
Denying chip damage.
Instant change. Yeah, that was on wake up too. So you know when you played against Johnny Cage a lot that your flawless blocking is a safe jump.
He's out here.
Oh, what a catch.
Good work.
That was a down 2, right?
Yep.
I squeezed it
didn't
in
even
between.
see it, right? I know based on where it hit that it was down 2. Like, I didn't see the animation.
Oh, cool Jack's too late. And that's going to be the tricky thing. It's definitely a specific timing for getting it optimally. I do like the way Javier just so constantly threatens that forward 3-4, you know, that newer string that Scorpion has. Doesn't even have a gap anymore, so definitely a lot more threatening than it normally would be. There it is again. Ground pound.
Notice Scorpionprocs' health bar. When he eats the ground pound, it's significantly more damage than if he eats only the last hit of spin.
Yeah. But it can't be easy to take.
No, that's like it's got to be like a 1 or 2 frame timing to let go.
Because it's like a multi-hitting special move. It's like it's not going to be simple. And if you mess it up, you take so much more damage than normal. And you get the defense from Scorpionprocs not getting opened up by any of the significant hits. Most of the damage is actually coming from this right here. And you know, I think that's pretty good because at times Scorpion can.
He's there, the boy.
Ooh, got hit by the second hit, the forward 3-4, but hit again anyway.
Oh, huge whiff punish for the game. Got him.
And that's all it boiled down to. Such a slower pace back and forth, and then one whiff is all it took. Ouch. But at the same time, it can historically be quite difficult for Scorpion to get those hits. Because again, it does mean you're not going to be winning matches very quickly, because, you know, kind of slowly chipping them down with whatever you can get. But on the flip side, if you can find the hit, damage can be nice. But
he very often spends his cameo meter in this situation right here. We haven't yet seen him get, you know, significant damage into Jack's big combo.
That was actually a whiff punish on just the standing 2 as well from Scorpion. Which is easier said than done. Because normally 2-1 is obviously a threat. But Scorpionprocs just knowing you are not going to finish that string. You are sticking out standing 2, and that is it. Oh, what a catch. Even with that health difference. Big lead to have for Scorpionprocs right now. Oh,
hey,
punish. Oh, I love that choice. I love that choice. The teleport.
The awareness there.
Yeah, getting him off the ground so we avoid the ground pound and the side switch too. Ooh, hello.
Very patient is Javier.
Oh, wow, that actually reached. But that must be... That's why Javier's throwing it out, because there is that range that Johnny players want to just quickly dash in and right into the edge of standing 2.
That was a full screen chase. Scorpionprocs from one side of the stage to the other. Javier slowly buzzing away on the other side.
But this is where the slower style can be a bit of a hindrance to Javier, is when he has a lot of life to get back and there's not a lot of time left in the round to do it. Yeah.
Was there a commitment? There was not.
I mean, I understand it. How else is Scorpion going to get that much health in one go unless he just gets a big combo, right? Fatal Blow is going to do like 300 and something, maybe threaten Hellfire after. Yeah, not a lot of opportunities there to finish off that round if Javier even was able to find a hit. Whiff punish again!
Come on, that was so good.
Cannot whiff against Scorpionprocs. He is ready every time. And the safe jump for the armor.
He didn't stick a button out there in the sky. That was he was able to land and block very well. He had seen that worked earlier.
Hype combos. This is going to take a while. Let me go grab a drink. That's great.
There.
Hearing the Evo crowd do the A
he
at the
hit
same
Jax!
time. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Okay. I mean, we've seen Javier make these miraculous comebacks. Okay, cashing out, spending the damage.
Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to set up into Jack's spin either because Jax had just bitten Duffed in the face. So this gives him a little bit of extra time to get that back.
Yeah, it's going to be a full Jax meter, but you can't afford to take the ground pound yourself.
No, true.
Eliminates it completely from the rest of the round.
Yeah, you're right. He's got to find a true hit.
I hope he doesn't muscle memory into it. That would be tragic. Oh no, he caught it. Oh, that could have been so good though.
Force movement, here it comes.
Oh! I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Javier go for the bring Jax out, I got scared. I got nervous.
And everybody who works at NetherRealm Studios knows about that.
I remember it.
You turn on your custom combo and the crowd goes AAA. Of course, we have Third Strike over on the other side of this very stadium. I love that.
I remember we heard it the most in MK9 with Cabal because that one string he did, and then we realized Cabal was the best character in the game, and then Avengers, oh, yeah, we should just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would it's all you're hearing around the second he gets you in the corner. Ooh, oh, hang on. Worked out being quite good for him. And Scorpionprocs 2-0 lead already.
So Javier back to Chameleon. And if I recall correctly, at the Brazilian Major was the first time that I saw him bring out Scorpion Chameleon.
Yeah.
Midway through that tournament, if I recall. And obviously since then, it's become very, very strong as a combination.
Definitely just has on paper had a lot more time alone to use the team, but right now just looking, just cannot do anything about avoiding this life deficit. Scorpionprocs just starts things so quickly and just keeps the life lead the entire round and already match point. But this is whiff punishment. It's his defense. He will not get opened up as he gets opened up. The main thing though is whiff punish. He has got to be seeing real life in like 20% slower than everyone else. You know what I mean?
There
like,
really
how is it possible?
I mean, some people really do have that. I would not be surprised if he's one of them. Okay. Here's Javier.
I definitely don't want to say it's over for Javier. It's looking rough, but it's by no means finished. Ooh, reset. Okay, respectable damage on this too. It's like 200 and something into almost 200, so decent damage together.
Got him.
On the flip side, though, I feel like Scorpionprocs is actually doing some whiffs of his own that Javier is not able to find the whiff punish himself. No, Scorpion doesn't quite have the same exact buttons to whiff punish, but... Oh, okay, okay. You know, normally Javier saves that to like the end of a set to close out, but...
He needs it all right now.
Yeah, you just need to stay in the set, man. Any means necessary.
Out of the corner. Scorpionprocs thinking about where the opponent was going to attack.
Leave. Oh!
Doesn't always come back, but it did that time.
Javier has to find something. Again, every round has been the same. Life deficit almost straight away. Big punish.
And then a head scratch by Scorpionprocs after he did that. He might have thought that he still had fan lift.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, rare footage of just seeing the mid connect, but Javier playing it safe. And that life, he dedicates to 1-4-3-2 at the wrong time, it's over. Yep.
Came back.
Okay, the challenge, the counter.
Break instantly, of course.
Yeah, fantastic delayed mid there from Javier. Gets the low fire. Hang on, this might be the round. Yeah, Scorpionprocs looking frustrated with that.
You know, using that over and over again is a very one-dimensional aspect of his gameplay, but you know that he has all the rest of the dimensions available, and this pick in Chameleon has really let him bring that stuff out.
Definitely the team he's seen the most success with overall, I would say, is the Chameleon pairing, because it lets Scorpion do... It gives him a lot of craziness, and I know you can say that about Chameleon with almost anyone, but for Scorpion particularly, he is not a crazy character in this game.
Yeah.
But with Chameleon, he can be that way, and that is a playstyle that Scorpion players are familiar with and tend to enjoy, so... No stranger to it is Javier, who has managed to bring things back, so 2-1. By no means is this over. I think that last game, we definitely saw Scorpionprocs being a little bit too comfortable, I think. Oh my goodness.
Comfort. If he even meant to do it, I don't know.
Well, it worked out. So if anyone asks, yes.
Good work with the glow. Going to be into point-blank pressure yet again.
Oh,
got him. Step back.
That's not dead,
break?
Right? Yeah, it has to break. I actually think that may have killed. This was such... Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, back to back!
Did.
I was worried for a minute there for Javier. That was looking like such a massive life lead, and Scorpionprocs this close to snatching it back with a comeback.
Very smart end of that combo, too, to put himself out of the corner. A little bit of extra awareness.
I feel like Javier is being a little bit less likely to swing out these buttons now, though. I think those earlier whip punishes really kind of drilled into him by now. Being a lot more careful when he chooses to throw those standing twos out. Nice catch here. Decent damage. The dash up into nothing.
Taking those 3 bars right away. There's a fan lift to think about on the other side. Oh, here it
up
comes.
block. To call out the teleport cancel too and then up block the jump kick. That was clean defense from Scorpionprocs. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. Oh, what a throw tech.
Ooh. Let's go. Oh, no!
Snare. And again!
Huge! And he's got a lot of damage on deck.
This could be reset scenario, or do you just... Okay, that was reset into Katana fan lift. That might have killed the Fatal one too. It scales, but you get some damage. Hang on a minute. There's Glaive, yep. Ooh. Again! Ooh.
Can't take anything, though!
Don't help
even Chip! Oh, he put himself...
No! No, he's out! Lift. What is going on?
And back 3 of all buttons from 3/4 screen.
This is the character that Scorpionprocs has played more than anything else in MK1, especially with the Kano pairing, but already a game 5, the return. Couldn't get a trade combo.
Yeah, Kano was there. So as a result, it's pressure, corner, control. There's the flawless. So important to see, as we discussed before.
I feel like one of the main things that's changing in this set is Scorpionprocs, he's just getting hit by more forward threes. He's just getting hit by more mids, and it's leading to that big damage. Oh, he hit Kano as well! That was a chunky down to... Uh-oh. Imagine uppercutting Kano while he's in the ball. Hit him like a golf ball. Oh.
Yeah? Can you teleport out of this probably? Yeah, here we go.
No, not at all. That was a bit too ambitious. Oh,
hey.
oh, okay.
So, man, what a reversal of fortunes. It was match point Scorpionprocs when he was up 2-0, and just like that, it's been a reverse 2.5-0 so far.
A dominant 2-0 lead as well.
It was. He was killing
Javier to bring this back slowly but surely, and now up in the set. Can he close it out, though? That is the question. You have good patience. And again, Javier's timing on these teleports have been so throwing off Scorpionprocs. There was one moment that we saw him get like an up block punish on teleport to jump kick, and that's it. Everything else has been all advantage Javier on the teleport.
Putting on the glow so he doesn't have to worry about the knives. As a result, it's ball.
Ooh, okay. Max range standing 2. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not huge damage, but when you got this life lead, it is enough. Hang on a minute, though. Standing 2, Baraka, Scorpionprocs. Manages to find it. Oh, cancelled.
That was cute.
Trying to get tricky.
Grabs out of the corner. Javier very close to being able to do this thing. Scorpionprocs in trouble. He'd love to get 3 South American players in the top 6.
Okay, again the grab. At this point, the break won't save you, because if you get grabbed again, it's pretty much over.
Even Chip. Mounting. Grab is gonna do it for Javier. The complete reverse 3-0. To take it and to guarantee himself winner's side top 6.
Well, maybe only offline showing of the year, and here some of them are in top 24 of MK1. But our first match of the day is going to be Zeus from Latin America versus TheMightyUnjust. So Homelander versus Ashra most likely. Homelander really has been the talk of the town going into this tournament, and he hasn't been totally dominating, but he has been successful. So that is one of the questions on everyone's lips today, is how far will the players be able to take this newest character to the game?
Obviously a very strong character, piloted by a very strong player, who tends to give himself the best advantage by playing strong characters in TheMightyUnjust.
But this is a matchup to look for, because Ashra Chameleon, very explosive, very volatile, but doesn't really do so without Chameleon, whereas Homelander is like that with Chameleon on. So it's going to be an interesting case of whether you can actually stop Homelander from doing exactly this, right? That's his comfort zone, that point-blank game. He's looking for the constant mix-ups non-stop. And Astra, historically pretty good at stopping characters from being there.
Disrupted right away. Yeah, I mean, obviously the name of the game here for Zeus, you can tell, is get in there and make things happen on his own, lest you risk Homelander starting things up on his own.
Even having like a slightly diagonal eye laser, right? That's such a good angle to have covered for full screen. Oh, what a neutral jump!
It's a big attempted stolen turn by TheMightyUnjust, to be honest. He was trying to take some big frames in there, but Zeus was up in the sky.
Well, that has kind of been the god button for Homelander.
I mean, it's a good one.
Is that low laser, so yeah. Zeus already... I mean, I don't know if that was specifically what he was looking for, but being able to get straight over it to a full punish. And there it is again. Here's a true low, and every time he goes for flight, that is going to be overhead option, so it's going to be constant mix-ups. Oh, wow. But that's going to be so huge in the matchup, because even Homelander might struggle to deal with chasing down that armor.
I could see that, yeah. One of the best wake-up armors in the game. As opposed on the other side, Homelander, for all his strengths, his wake-up is not among the strongest. Pick it up? Nope, not quite. Chance for offense, yes.
I feel like of all the Homelanders that we've seen, MightyUnjust uses the jump kick into stance kick way more than anyone else. Because it really has such cheap layers to it if you can establish it. But Zeus doing so well right now to just really not let Unjust start the party. Just controlling the screen. We know Astra is so good at this, but Zeus has been putting a lot of time into this character. We saw it at Final Combat.
Unjust trying to stay away. Oh, man, I was just about to bring up, I was expecting him to stay away while there was Jade to think about on the other side of the screen. And there it was, Glaive coming out.
That's got to be the weirdest thing about playing the Chameleon Mirror, is when you're on different cycles of the disguise.
Dude,
so you're looking at yours, and then you're looking at theirs. So you got to keep track.
You need 4 eyes to watch this thing. 2 on the top side, 1 on the top left, 1 on the top right.
Well, I feel like starting the match in Jade mode, though, because obviously, like, the first disguise you are is random, but the rotation is going to be consistent. So starting in Jade, especially for Zeus, is actually going to be really useful, because you get access to the Glaive immediately, so you can threaten that kind of full screen option, especially when Unjust isn't.
Oh! Okay.
Unjust really struggling to find any significant openings so far. Oh, hang on. Just as I say it.
Denied.
Gets one, and break is forced out of Zeus. He's such a snowball-heavy character as Homelander. The earlier you break, the more of a headache you potentially save yourself. Ooh.
Got for the command grab a couple of times, ducked both times so far by Zeus.
But also the matchup knowledge, because that dash grab is a high, but because that was Katana, you know that lift is going to come to try and save it. And Zeus punishing it clean with a down 2. Nothing flashy, but that's good damage.
Out of there. Okay, but Unjust ends up taking the round, follows up a little bit here.
Round 2.
It's definitely good to get around on the board, because I feel like even though it's not been a dominant lead for Zeus, he has kind of been in control most of the time.
Taking plus frames.
Oh, what a throw tech. So important.
Ooh. Can he pick it up? Oh, it would have been weird.
That was like max range, too.
Ooh, do it! That was sick!
That was actually such a clean anti-air.
Again! Now, there's not a lot that Zeus gets out of it on account of the lift, but still, he's been able to avoid that each time.
But I feel like Zeus is doing such a good job of just recognizing what Unjust is likely to go for, because even though it's true mix-ups, depending on what Chameleon mode he's in, you're going to be seeing, like, if it's Katana mode, the grab is way more likely. Sure. So you can obviously combo from it, make it safer if it whiffs, and Zeus is constantly seeing Unjust in Katana and is ready to duck it. It's happened like 3 or 4 times already. Ooh, tried to change things up. Oh, the duck underneath. I'm actually surprised that Zeus got away from that. Oh, okay. That's
the back of the sword.
That was an interaction that happened.
Nice pickup.
I feel like Astra Chameleon damage, which is weird to say for such deceiving damage. Because she's a high damage character anyway, but the combos, it looks like they're over. And then they and then they just keep going. Oh, very ambitious. Definitely one of the stronger tools you have with Astra Chameleon, but even though it goes really far, it's not full screen. I wonder if that was just a, okay, Unjust is going to go in, I'm going to catch it.
Could be, yeah.
Kind of
preemptive stuff. Broken instantly.
You have to remember, Unjust has spent the last 2 or 3 months playing Peacemaker. He knows all about staying full screen and not moving in.
Oh, this is a big moment. Yeah, dump a couple of bars into this thing for great damage, 40%.
Has established a significant life lead for Zeus now, which is so important in this matchup.
Again, the duck, and without a Chameleon to save him, it's effectively going to be the round. Even armor would not have survived.
I'm going to say Zeus looking prepared for Homelander. It was no secret that players were going into this weekend just looking at this character as public enemy #1, right? He's going for the flight. It's a mix-up option. I'm just going to call one and punish it if you do it. And he's doing it. And he's getting the crouch every time on the grab. He's done it like 4 or 5 times already.
True. Unjust hasn't brought out the knee at that range. I understand why, but still, that's part of making the opponent respect.
No punish on the Molina roll, even from that range. Unjust definitely needs to wake up a little bit to stay in this round, because Zeus is looking pretty clean so far. But this is a great way of maybe turning some momentum. Ooh,
hey.
Zeus.
Hey! Oh, man, that would have been so cool. Right back in there, though. Zeus holding onto the bar.
Damn, this life bar kind of just disappeared, huh?
Well, this is part of why we've been talking about this character is so strong.
Oh, mistimed the Meaty and a punish from MKJavier. Okay, that is the exact kind of round. I mean, sigh of relief from MKJavier. Definitely needing that. Oh, just short. The damage that would have led to.
Yeah, or at least 3 bars lost for Unjust, if you wouldn't have won either.
Such a bad spot to be in, especially when you're 2 games down. Do you break straight away and just take the damage or not? Oh,
here it is.
I love
twice.
How,
That's so good. The opponent would love to jump out of glaive. It's a very common response as it's coming back. And Unjust has been ready.
And that's why, even though Unjust hasn't played Homelander for very long, he has played Chameleon. So you're taking that same knowledge, right? You're used to playing around glaive, how a player's moving, how they're trying to avoid it. Still though, Zeus. Ooh, what a block. That was a reaction and a half. Unjust into immediate reversal. Zeus's defense has been winning him this set 100%.
It's going to need to be big right now, and it is! And he jumps again!
I don't understand how that throw works, because they are like underground. They're indoors. So they just go like through the roof like Looney Tunes.
Well, yeah, you don't think he can throw the opponent that hard? Come on, look at that. Homelander here. Of course he can do that.
I can see the roof.
Just a bigger hole in it now. This room could use some fresh air, dude.
Oh man, you know it. That is an aura in that room. Oh no, but again! Unjust.
The defense is gigantic in this, threatening to make this a 3-0. It's match point.
Zeus just refuses to get consistently opened up. I can't remember, aside from the first round of this match perhaps, just hasn't got like a real sequence going.
Yeah, that's been the only snowball.
And there it is. But what can he do about it? Arsha reversal, Zeus. No stranger, and that might be enough. I think that might already be it. No, didn't have the finish. Oh, the trade. And Zeus, I'm going to say, solid performance. 3-0 over MKJavier. I know I said this yesterday when we saw Rewind, but he has said online that he wish he could just play nothing but Lee May.
Yeah.
But, you know, just for one reason or another, he just wouldn't do so in tournament. But he has played a lot of Lee May in bracket, and here he is, winner's side, still doing well. I mean, last time it was Lee May with the Movado, but now back to the Lee May Janet. A very scary team. If you want to see big damage numbers, play this team.
Yeah, for sure. But already starting off well is Nicolas. Forcing the opponent to block a ton.
I wonder if Rewind has actually played any Reiko in bracket this weekend, because the 2 matches I saw him on stream, he was playing Lee May first and then General Shao. Actually, I haven't seen him play Reiko yet.
Pretty good out of a grab.
That's one of the scary things about this team, is just everything leads to damage. Even if it's not huge damage constantly, it's much more than you would normally get in that situation.
Again, forcing the opponent to stand block so that they're jailed into the knives. Nicolas with the life lead.
Oh, big whiff punish. That was so clean.
Needs one more. Well, Chip's not going to do it on account of that flawless. Oh, come on. That was so good.
Punish on the down 1. Rewind is paying attention and looking for something there.
He can take it.
It's an overhead. Yeah, has to break, says Nicolas.
The big bet. The huge bet.
You know, I respect it, because that definitely would have killed. If it hit, it would have done enough.
Yeah, of course, the huge reason to be playing Lee May is for her very, very fast punish on all sorts of options out there.
Well,
down
also
ones
things
included.
like, yeah, if Baraka's going to go for those -7 options, right?
Yeah.
The overhead,
yeah, forward.
A lot of his strings in general, suddenly Lee May's going to punish them. Sure. It's definitely something that I don't think Lee May gets enough credit for. It's just a unique ability almost to punish quite a few things. Because it's a reversible special move, right? So it comes out on that first frame.
Exactly. Ooh, big movement.
Just reminding us that Nicolas' defense pretty good. Lee doesn't have the most upfront mix-ups, but so much plus frames and stagger potential. But if your defense is really on point, it's really hard to open up something like that in this game.
Oh, yeah. Had already committed to regular spin. There was a flawless in there. It's huge playing against Baraka. The more you can mitigate that chip damage, the better.
And in fact, as long as flawless block has been a thing in MK, Rewind has always been, oh, and again, both rounds, the same fashion, looking for something. I mean, trying to throw out, it's a fast move, it can lead to decent damage, it will catch someone flinching, but we were saying before, Nicolas, the defense is on point, has no reason to get hit by that kind of thing in the neutral, especially when he's got the life in that. General Shao, okay, now we're just doing overhead low. Right. We are swinging mix-ups, and I hope you can defend against it. And it's the kind of character that he has historically been quite strong with, especially in hand-to-hand. We get access to that grab as well. Scary stuff. Ooh! Reaction
coming out from Nicolas, set up as well.
Getting the first hit bonus too, so you kind of spend that bar to get the first hit and get the bar immediately back. A little bit of damage. Ooh, low. These mix-ups becoming serious threats with Chameleon, especially when you're in that katana mode. And Rewind is really trying to get something out of Nicolas on the wake up.
He did punish it. Okay, nice. It is double digits minus, but he's just out of range. Or he could do spin, or, you know, it's
actually did enough.
Not easy. But Rewind, as a result, got the kill.
That's Shao. Shao got them buttons. That's standing 2. Oh, speaking of which, asking you, Shao receive. Oh, from there.
All right.
That didn't even count
that
hit,
big
right?
Fella. No, you just grabbed him.
The long arm of General Shao. Oh, yeah, that Baraka back 3 is going to hit people forever. The eternal button, the double hit.
You can get him, absolutely.
Perhaps a little bit too eager with Rewind there.
Nicolas. Oh. Rewind's dealing with button into spin or not has actually been great. That was a perfect moment of him understanding that there wasn't a spin coming.
He's just not being in a rush to take his turn back, because that's what Baraka thrives on.
Oh, yeah.
The Baraka player, they want you to just constantly go, block the poke's my turn, and suddenly it isn't. But Rewind, he's played this game before. He knows that patience is the key. Ooh, okay. Some of that unblock tech on that jump normal. Kind of hard to see that in MK1 these days, but every now.
He did it!
Oh, drop the combo! Very rare for Nicolas.
Getting a little scrambly on Rewind's side, too. But he'll get the corner and all this could change.
Hello again. Not enough, but at this point you have to just get an instant flawless block. And even then, you can just delay the button, you can throw, you can do whatever.
Yep.
Difficult situation to be in. But a pivotal round now. The difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is monumental, especially for Rewind.
Got him.
Good block. Oh, interruption!
Amazing interruption right there by Nicolas. What defense. He's going to get more pressure with a full Kano.
Yeah, Rewind, his mix-up has really been between just the low and the throw, is saving that overhead.
Taking up some space on screen, making it so Nicolas can't be sure where Rewind's going to be. Nicolas patient, though. Oh, big chance! Break immediately. Here comes the safety of the knives, another chance.
That flawless block still preventing all the chip and meter build.
So important.
Okay, yeah, taking the advantage. Another low. And this time Rewind just going for the full string, maybe trying to call out the interruption.
So there's a lot of meter and a Kano and a half on Nicolas' side. He could party. Ooh. Again, though, flawless. When Baraka's doing Baraka Barrage, it's always the same timing to flawless block that part of it.
Again, almost going to the timeout, yeah, but no commitment. Rewind wants to keep it safe. Speaking of which, safe jump coming through, 10 seconds. The grab again.
Is that life lead?
It might be just, oh, no, has the break. I mean, this is clutch.
Can he get a chip on either side? Underneath? Is that one enough? Oh! What a trap! What a trap!
I can't believe
Rewind! If the opponent had stayed on the ground, taking the chip from the hammer, if they go up into the sky, instead Melina shuts it down.
But what was the maths on that? Like, we can't do a freeze frame, but like, I don't know if it even looks like Rewind got the life lead from
the long zero, dude.
It was like one hit.
I don't know what to tell you.
It was one hit of the Melina sides connected. I think that was one of those like percentage life lead wins though, right? Because Xiao's got the more, Baraka's gonna have a little bit less because of Kano. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was such a good trap though from Rewind. Where you go? What do you do?
Not be there, I suppose.
Avoid the scenario altogether. Should the match have gone differently? Difficult to floor spot that standing four from Baraka too. That string is will chew you up.
Nicolas just patient, waiting it out a little bit. And man, you can really tell he has slowed it down here.
Oh, the first one. The first overhead, and it's instantly blocked. Sorry, you just see Rewind's face look so disappointed.
Yeah, he saved it.
He saved it for so long, and it just got blocked immediately. The defense from Nicolas.
Yeah, it's interesting. Rewind is still getting a lot out of just strike the throw, to be honest.
I think it's because you have to show up respect against Xiao, because as long as he's in axe mode, it's overhead, it's low. You can't really afford to duck too much of the grabs, I suppose.
Hey.
Oh, okay, the challenge.
Again, grab. Rewind trying to chase. Here it is. Okay, Rewind's out of there. 3 bars gone. The shiny axe though, again denied.
Yeah, the reaction. Just not letting Rewind get away with that at all. It's not a humongous punish, but hey, it's something.
There's the duck.
I guess that's the problem. The more you grab, the more you can begin to expect it.
2 of them had worked earlier just in this round, so Nicolas was, as you're right,
wow,
looking
that
for
was
it.
a quick game. Definitely quite the turnaround this time from Nicolas. You know, Rewind, he's always, once upon a time was local to West Coast and Vegas and whatnot.
In Vegas, yeah.
So even though not around these parts these days, definitely still that kind of spiritual hometown hero.
Just neutral jumping now. That is a much harder read defensively than we've seen him make so far, but he was right about it.
Especially against Xiao, who can just stand into it so easily if it's red or scoped out.
It's all Nicolas right now. He's got the corner. He's got the Kano. He's got the bars.
Okay, spinning the bar. Another block, but this time the katana to make it a little bit trickier. Oh wow, that damage.
That's actually kind of cool.
Adding up from that scenario. Nice catch. Really is just forcing the flawless blocks to out of Rewind. Cannot be thrown.
Yeah.
Not today, my friend. What are you doing? Oh, challenge.
Stolen turn. Oh, suddenly Rewind there. There's the flawless. So important to hold the turn was there, and the duck, it has been grabbed so many times offensively. And now Nicolas, in this round, as in last round, has shut it down.
That's a shame. Rewind was able to stick out so many turn-stealing buttons, and it worked. Got the advantage, but just couldn't turn it into anything significant. I feel like, has Nicolas been hit by the overhead low at any point since like the first game?
Yeah,
maybe?
right. I think he got hit by a low, but more because it was strike throw rather than like that it was a low. Yeah, again, theoretically you punish that every time. It's just not practical to actually be able to do so.
I thought even when the throws connect, it's escape fail most of the time. It's like,
right,
even,
he's
even
trying,
if you get
right?
the throw, you have to get the direction on top of it. Okay, hang on a minute. This could be the start of something fantastic. Okay, another flawless block, but it doesn't do anything for the advantage. Oh, okay. Instant break has to do it. That would have been some serious damage.
Back to the grab. I am surprised to see that from Rewind. There's been so many escapes by Nicolas. Maybe that's why it works.
Okay, there's something. Going for the fatal blow, just getting as much damage as possible. Why not? Because there's definitely not going to be another break this round from Nicolas.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. And with the health left, I mean, Xiao can mop that up pretty easily. The question is, how does he do it? Ooh, quick backdash. Ooh, that actually could have been it. That could have been it.
Hard to have expected that to connect.
Kano!
No! That was so cool! What a little setup at the end.
I joke about that all the time to him. I discredit him at every opportunity. I'm like, yeah, you were playing cool.
Oh, you made top 8, but who cares? Did he get 5th?
He did, yeah, it was 5th. But my point
anyway,
is,
yeah, there's a
international presence in
yes.
top 8 is no stranger.
No.
But again, do we get our first non-USA MK1 World Champion winner, I wonder? MK1 particularly.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're going into it. Oh, back to Kenshi Sub-Zero, though.
Kenshi
okay.
Sub, never mind.
This
My intel was faulty.
But I mean, maybe he was playing it in the off-stream games for a week.
Yeah,
but
very, very possible.
Regardless, even if he moved to Cyrax, there is no way mathematically he's had time to have more games in Kenshi Cyrax than Kenshi
No
Sub,
doubt, yeah.
with how much he's played. So this is definitely, if nothing else, the comfort zone.
And I like that extra health buff, too. It's handy here. They have the same health as a result. Minus 50 by Chameleon, plus 50 by Sub.
That's true. I love that break animation. That freezing hail, the MK3, so good. Okay, this is all Dyloch, though. This is exactly what you want. Hand-to-hand stance in the corner. Ooh, reverse throw to get out. Interesting.
Ooh! Didn't believe in the rest of it.
Oh,
Big
wow,
wave,
okay.
Nothing there.
You can definitely tell that Dyloch is playing from the gut.
Looking maybe just for chip enders. Almost there. Man, a couple of these hits could have been real different stories. It is a down 2 to connect, though, to take the round. He's always talking to himself. It's great.
I think he was mouthing like, I had to do it. I had to do
That's
it.
cool. Hey, yeah.
That was 2 down 2s back to back. One in axe and one in hand-to-hand. Got to show the people the down 2 animation. Ooh, that was nice. Oh my god! Flying from full screen and landing with an overhead. That was mean.
It really has been all Dyloch. Conqueror's had those 2
Oh!
that he could have connected in more, but did not. And Dyloch, yeah, whether with punish or not, he's in there. Oh, but Fan to the rescue!
And swinging down with the axe. Dyloch. This is exactly what he wants. There's the advantage, respect being shown. Conqueror just has not had a single opportunity. We haven't seen Sento come out once.
No.
Oh, that duck could have been it. Okay,
Yeah,
there's the counter
totally
hit.
different
Right.
story.
Okay, for the first time in the match, Sento was out to play.
He needs to find 2 more here.
Going for the big damage routes here.
One of them's going to mean breaker. He's got to find 2. Wake up forward dash. Now it's only Melina, so it's not the kill.
That is not the first time we've seen Dyloch do that against Kenshi at EVO.
Ah.
When he can see that Sento is not point blank, he will just wake up. Because they meaty with Sento, so Sento hits first. So if you avoid Sento, you're going to stop them before they can press a button. And that's not the first time he's done that either. That was serious matchup awareness from Dyloch.
So we saw 1 activation only, and it was neutralized right away. And at the beginning of this one, Dyloch very much in control again.
Okay, we're extending.
Pretty cool.
Oh, we're still going.
Come on! That was rad. That was so sick. Into the overhead. Into more big damage. The snowball rolls down the hill.
Is it going to be another one?
Oh man.
Oh, that was so sick. Is that enough? Surely.
The little pull back, always extra damage, catches me off guard. Chip! A duck of all things! To duck at the opponent's face right there. He did see back throw defensively before, I guess, in the previous game. Might have been on his mind there.
Well, normally you're unlikely to tech the throw or respect the throw in that situation because when you've got that much of a life lead, getting hit by throw is kind of like a who cares moment.
Yeah.
But Dyloch, I mean, that is, you're talking like hyping himself up and kind of getting that snowball rolling. As the exact kind of, no, I want to win this round, but I want to make sure I am like mentally, totally in control of this game.
His offensive timings are so strong right now. The big delay there was a part of why Conqueror was not looking to tech. Yeah, I mean, if he's ready, he was ready.
Ooh, that wasn't a counter hit. That just caught Conqueror. The low instant break. But still in the corner. This is not a great situation for Conqueror to be in. Oh no! Another hit. Overhead! Dyloch! That's got to be enough. Surely. Stance switch. Enough time? No, doesn't even need it. Does not even need it. And Dyloch 2 games to 0 now. A commanding lead over Conqueror here. To maybe be our final player into that EVO top 6.
He has jumped out to control so quickly each one of these times. We have still only seen Sento once.
Pretty much.
In 2 games, and he was denied almost right away.
But that's
One combo into nothing afterward.
That is how people tend to play against Kenshi at the highest level, though. I know it is so easier said than done, but if he can't hit you, he can't win with Sento. And I know it sounds like a no-brainer.
Hey man, don't get hit.
Yeah,
but you're
avoid.
right.
That right there, that in a in a perfect world could have been a confirm into freeze, but
he has found several of those individual hits without believing that he should go for the rest.
Man, these overheads, I think that's 100% success ratio on them. It's got to be.
I mean, one of the nice benefits of having Cyrax rather than sub is that you can get easily forced into Sento.
That Melina anti-air was so clean. Away you going. Sweep the leg. Dyloch, what a neutral jump. That is a Dyloch classic right there. Is that enough damage? Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's it. Match point. Dyloch, potentially a 3-0 over Conqueror, who has had such a phenomenal path in this loser's top 24. But it might all come crashing to an end here, unless he can do something to stop this sweep from Dyloch.
He has been looking for this moment for the last game and a half.
He's also opting for those high damage parts. You get less Sento uptime on the other end, but you take that upfront damage.
Yeah.
If you're facing a big boy like Shao, you need as much damage as you can get. Uh-oh.
He didn't hit, so that means launch, yes. Confirm. Conqueror in big trouble. Yes, a lot of meter, but in a bad spot otherwise. Here's Dyloch.
2 clean hits will win for Dyloch, because you get the break and then you finish! That's the break! He's three forward dashes and immediately stopped by Conqueror. That was Dyloch just, he could smell it in the water. Yeah. Looking for that finish, and Conqueror just sticking out, slow down, son.
Sometimes there are moments, though, where you overextend and the opponent has a moment that gets them going. That could be it. Here's Sento.
We actually just see a raw Sento activation here, and Dyloch, doing the smart thing.
He's walking it down. Ooh! Walking it down. Again, chip is important.
Whoa!
And he confirms it instantly, and Dyloch will make top 6 here at EVO 2024. Yes. We're back to it, and I gotta tell you, I didn't expect that on the other side, it is Johnny Mavado for Rewind.
This to me seems like this is my Homelander secret weapon.
Right, okay, yep.
This is the pick for that particularly, because Rewind's the kind of player that he will have this kind of thing ready, but he's also no stranger to the meta of the game. If he knows what his characters are doing, and if he doesn't think they handle it well, he's going to change. Yeah. But it's the Mavado that has me.
Yes, yeah. What are you going to do? I mean, I've seen Johnny Mavado before, but why specifically against Homelander?
A big thing that is pretty cool is it turns your Shadow Kick into a full launcher.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
If you're going to whiff punish or you're going to chase something down.
Yeah, maybe it turns that moment into a potential combo. You see him up in the sky, you do an armored, kick into business.
Maybe.
Could be. I don't know. He's spitballing.
Not a great first round for Rewind so far. MKJavier manages to take it pretty convincingly. I'd say we definitely don't see Homelanders go to the armor very often, though. I actually think that even though Homelander's clearly like quite a powerful character, he hasn't got the greatest armor.
No, he's got one of the weakest armors, in my opinion.
But then playing with Chameleon, then even weak armor could be good mobility.
Right? I wonder if he didn't expect to be on that side, because he didn't do the flight. Well, I guess that doesn't even matter, really. Unjust, what do you got? Connection, out of there.
Yeah, just walk to the other side for that one.
Well, whatever the Johnny Mavado pick is for, we have not seen it yet.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen Mavado come out a single time. He just hasn't had the opportunity. That's the thing about Mavado. Unless you're using like Nomad's Touch or something along those lines, it's only really going to help you on hit.
Yeah.
It can help you get the hit once you start snowballing, perhaps, but for the initial hit, you kind of have to get it yourself.
Like, theoretically, I guess, maybe put out Mine while Homelander's floating above you? I don't know. And we didn't see any of that stuff, so no. I'm not sure if that's going to be what he goes back to.
However, Kitana has some weird, specific interactions with Homelander that I don't know if are unique to her, but they work in the matchup. Like, like float jump kick into, like, stance kick doesn't hit her.
Oh.
It just misses completely. It just doesn't work, period. And there's a few weird, like, interactions like that are specific. I mean, well, I don't know if they're unique to her, but it definitely works for her.
Okay.
For sure.
Ooh, makes it count. Into the corner carry. Low start. Rewind's gonna hope to block well on this next one, or he'll have breaker if not. He's got the extra help from Jax. Yeah, funky. How about that?
That's exactly what I was talking about. Which pretty much eliminates that from Homelander's game. I mean, it's merely one tool in quite a versatile arsenal.
It still took the round.
But it's important. It's a strong thing that she just doesn't have to deal with. However, Unjust managing just fine so far. Ooh, just the down two. Yeah, just take the damage.
Yep. Expected the fan lift, of course. So there are the 3 bars off. Unjust on the slow approach.
Well, Max
trying it out, yeah. But again, it's, well, really not too much out of that. Could have been a much bigger whip punish.
Oh, from that range, though. Even Katana's going to have to hold it from there.
Yes, Jax, do the work.
Respectable damage for armor.
Yeah, I'll say.
What's the point?
Into the corner.
Oh, there's the overhead.
And all that aside, if Unjust finds the next hit, he can take it.
Yeah, Rewind's not going to be able to build a breaker by the end of this round, unfortunately. And there's the overhead. That's probably enough. Yeah, pauses. I mean, it's a cinematic. So
yeah. I mean, that's it. That's it for sure.
But that's definitely enough. Even with the extra 100 from Jax, unfortunately not going to save you. I actually think there was definitely a moment there where Rewind was like,
maybe. Right. 1100 health, but nah.
So no more chances to change here for Rewind. He has to make this reverse sweep, and he has to do it with Li Mei. But this is a character he's played a lot of and has seen success with this weekend. So not impossible, but definitely going to be difficult, especially when staring down a 2-0 to mighty unjustable players.
Again, to make top 6 and to get on the stage. Starter. Unjust is already there. Already got the corner, already got the damage. Oki comes, there's no meter to worry about. And yet, Rewind finds the moment.
It's a throw combo. Oh, no! Drops. Okay, wasn't punishable at least. But that's the kind of situation that you have to be careful of. Oh, max range. Low laser. Oh, underneath.
Okay. So you can't go up into the sky because of the lantern up there. But you know what? He's still got the command dash and the command grab. And that was it. Unjust is away.
Oh, no.
Anti-air! He'll look to take the round and go to match point.
I feel that that low laser is going to be such a brick wall for Li Mei to deal with. She has such amazing buttons when she's point blank, but getting to that range can be quite a problem for her, particularly that kind of sweep distance where that laser will dominate. You know, that's why we're seeing so much of it from Unjust.
Yeah.
He's constantly threatening it. It's very confirmable as well. It's going to be going into fly or something along those lines to get big damage from it. Oh, that was risky, but it paid off. Rewind. But was willing to do that earlier as well. Clearly not against making those decisions. Big punish. That's got to be the round.
Yeah, because you hit Melina while doing that, there's no breaker.
It's a lot of damage. Rewind. This is the exact kind of thing he needs to stay alive.
Lantern's there. Yes! Connected!
I thought maybe the lantern was just about to leave the screen.
Yeah, sick timing. Unjust again. Finds it out of the overhead start.
Well, we've seen so many times already Unjust has turned this into a total snowball. And hit will lead into another one. Full combo. Yeah, break from Rewind. Didn't do it immediately there. Maybe just kind of assessing how much damage he was about to take.
Lantern gone. Tough to set up another one without getting punished for it here.
No chance for a breaker by the end either, and that might actually be enough. No!
Even chip though!
Waited for the down one. Punish.
Yes.
Oh! And it came down to an anti-air on Wake Up.
Well, it's that time again for Mortal Kombat at EVO. My name's
That's right, guys. Here is Mortal Kombat at EVO Top 6.
First, help me get Zeus out here, baby. All right, let's go. Keep it up for Nicolas. All right, let's get loud for MKJavierMK. Let's give it up nice and loud for the legend, Sonicfox. That's it, keep it loud for the MKJavierMK. And finally, give it up for Dyloch.
And so many new names in this top 6 in comparison to the previous ones. You guys are going to see some great international talent on display here in Mortal Kombat with $30,000 on the line here in Vegas, baby.
We have a perfect representation of what modern Mortal Kombat 1, or I guess our current MK1, the game isn't even a year old,
and this
is currently looking.
And this is going to be variety incarnate looking across the board here. We got Zeeus, Nicolas, MKJavier, Sonicfox, Rewind, and Dyloch. Each of them representing a different character in this game, a different play style. This is going to be from top to bottom one of the best displays of competitive Mortal Kombat.
We are jumping into our first match. A reset. You didn't see nothing.
And Zeeus ended up taking a massive risk after that first game. All that knowledge, he did a down one into a rising DP immediately to get the first blood, and he's got some momentum. Is he gonna ride it? He's checking him with the Jade Glaive. This is a huge start, given what we just saw in the reset.
Down one into rising uppercut is a huge, huge tool for Ashra, because it does so much more damage than you expect. It's like, okay, I get hit by this move and then I've lost like 400 health. Thanks for that.
Which is going to nearly 2-tap this man as we talk about someone that's only got 950 HP, and a character that can deal over 400 on some of the touches. And what a start for Zeeus here, nearly getting a hood perfect in this first game.
Great way for Zeeus to bring himself into this matchup, establish himself early. Now, Ashra's playstyle is definitely going to adjust somewhat depending on what chameleon is available. If we have Jade, you know that glaive could come from anywhere. It could be stuck on the end of any button. Kitana, you have to worry about the uppercut all the time, so the counter-poke game becomes a threat. And with Mileena, it's mostly the mix-ups, right? That overhead bull roll combined with some of Ashra's lows. A dangerous combination. This one now, the forward grab, it's extremely plus. And now it's going to set up into Jade Glaive. Massive neutral duck, though.
Zeeus won at 140 damage on the Jade throw. Not there. Nicolas going to burn him with the micro duck. We're in the corner now. Just the low hat pressure, which is going to give it to Zeeus. He's still locked in the corner. Johnny Cage's prison. Can he escape? He's back in the pressure. Just falling for the stand buttons. To be close to the kill. Oh my goodness, the drop! Going to give Zeeus a chance here, and that could have been robbed with the damage that you know that Ashra's got with that fatal blow locked and loaded around a piece here. And restarted to the corner position, kind of to Zeus's back. He's got the chameleon, and he's out of there just like that. Nicolas scouting it, though. And that's the preparation of the chameleon cameo.
That's something that never went anywhere. That Lao low hat into the jump in, the hard to blockable. That deliciously busted stuff.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
what's your whip?
Speaking of delicious, that whip punish from stand 2. That's what gives Ashra her mix-up as well, especially with that Mileena cameo. That's what we're talking about right now. Becomes so scary. Will he get a turn with it, though? He's knocked down. It's going to be a loud hat setup. A little late on it. He lost his ability to kind of jump in and follow it up, but he still does with the full delay. He's going to be dealing with Jade Glaive.
That was a really good flawless block, actually. It shuts down any potential chip damage. Not to mention the meter build off a flawless block.
Do you think Zeeus heard that and then said, okay, I probably shouldn't pressure here, given that there's going to be no chip, go for the throw? Really big
maybe.
stuff.
Called it out, perhaps.
Down to the wire here, double fatal blow territory. Getting under 30 seconds here. Every high looks scary to throw against both these guys. They're micro ducking like crazy. The neutral jump to no avail. No risk from Zeeus, but another down one. There was another one.
The katana was ready. That uppercut is going to become so scary. Forward grab, though. And Nicolas takes that first game in this series.
Such a scary spot to be right there at the end where you commit to a forward dash, but you only commit to the movement, right? You don't commit to a button, you don't commit to reacting to anything, you just forward dash, and they both find themselves forward dashing in the range, and one of them deciding to be aggressive and go for the throw. And it was Nicolas. Kind of erasing that start here to the top 6, and reclaims his 1-0 lead.
All right. The safe advance there. Shadow kick with the Lao low hat. One of the original pieces of Johnny Cage. Just strategy, I guess, when the game was brand new. Lao was one of those early cameos, and as you can see, I mean, still good. Crazy to think that Cage and Lao have both gone through some significant nerfs over the course of the game, but the team itself still works so well together.
The core game plan is still there, right? Just some minor changes here and there. But that set it and forget it game styles still going to be there. Wow. Another Jade Glaive opening up Nicolas. He's getting taken to the corner. About to have Chameleon available as well. Backed off, seeing that she wasn't quite available. And now has some serious firepower. Will we see the Mileena? No, just checking with sweep.
Hit confirmed. The fatal blow. Now this is going to connect.
Ooh, and I think this just might do it.
I mean, we have to factor in that Chameleon is taking 50 HP off, and Something about this combo just refuses to scale. I think that's the round.
Oh, and that is the blood price that you pay for picking Chameleon. She takes a little bit of your HP, and that's what did it, and seals her fate. What damage on the Fatal Blow from Johnny Cage.
Any confirm into Fatal Blow with him is going to do about that 500 mark. So for most characters, that's going to be half-life. For some, even more. Nice little block there from that charge slow hat. Interruption. The EX rising upper.
Ooh,
and by all means, Melina, give us a bit more damage, please.
Love those extra extensions, keeping it going. Whoa, there's an awkward conversion. Grounded on the teleport pickup. And back to the corner. A piece of art right there. Framed that one from Nicolas in the Johnny Cage Hall of Fame. Just takes the throw. The Shaolin punches. Log getting some work in there.
The grab game of Johnny Cage is so terrifying because man has so many powerful, advantageous strings that if you flinch, he can hit confirm and turn it into big old damage. Most of the time you'll get terrified. You'll sit, you'll hold that offense. Before you know it, he's grabbing you all over the shop. There's a confirm though. And Zeus, second round.
Another one of the cool things that the Melina side gives her is that meterless launcher. And another reason to use a string that you otherwise wouldn't be using in the toolkit. At least much you're at this level in Mortal Kombat. Goes for another lift and try to punish it a little more optimally this time around than Nicolas. Just misspaced a little bit. Ooh, walks right into a stand 2 this time. And now we're gonna see that big ol' Astra damage. Here it comes. And just like that, it's how quick it happens too. Everyone else, you're holding these 16 hit combos for 400. Here's just simple, straight to the point. Boom, 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 400 gone.
Little things like those unbreakable projectiles of Astra are always going to help. Nice meterless hit confirm, actually. That's going to give corner positioning for Nicolas a possibility to maybe bait out some armored defense. Zeus, you got to make a choice, right? Because you got 3 bars of meter. That's either use armored reversal and have no breaker, or save it for a breaker. Looks to me like Zeus is doing just that. He's saving for a combo breaker for sure.
He's got a couple opportunities to guess here. He's got the health for it, but it's going to end right now. The damage is there, and it is Zeus. Ties us up at a game apiece.
All right. We're going back into what may as well be a 2 out of 3 territory now. 1 win per. So much on the line, even for this first round of the winner's side. Because you win this, your winner's finals, your minimum top 3. A substantial prize pool of this tournament. And one step closer to that accolade of the first EVO champion.
Here for Mortal Kombat 1. Last year we were given one of the greatest finals, I think, ever for Mortal Kombat. Let's see if we can repeat.
It's going to be so hard.
It's going to be hard to top that one, but let's see if we can here in Mortal Kombat 1. Just a sweep check again. Hasn't been getting too aggressive with that Chameleon. I say that as he finally goes back-to-back on the usages into the float. Has another one as well. That's one of the great things about Chameleon. It's why you see her so prevalent. The most used cameo, I think, in EVO so far is just how how available she is for you to use all the time.
That side switching grab finds its mark. Keeping ourselves in that mid-screen. Escape failed. There was an attempt there, but Zeus with the forward throw instead. Down 1, stealing a turn, takes those plus frames and forces just a simple little sweep, another grab. I mean, look, we're keeping it dead simple at the moment because sometimes that can be the most effective, especially in this setting. No pickup on that. That's a hit confirm and a brave breaker from Zeus. Confident the round can still be won. We do have Kitana. Won't be long, though, until that disguise changes. Now, Melina activated.
Trying to close the gap to force a mix-up. Nicolas not falling for it. We're finally in range, but out of the Melina, so no mix-up's coming. Under 10 seconds and the immediate armor. And was that just pure risk there at the end? He wanted to end it and end it now. Nicolas risking it for the biscuit. He's rewarded.
Nicolas has been pretty brave with the armor over the course of this top 6. Even in the last game, there was another one. It was backed up. It was a hard read. That was an MK11 down 2 if I've ever seen it.
You feel those. Toasty. Trying to snipe him with a fan. Not there. Great straight off the jump kick even there for Zeus. Ooh, that was a beautiful slight block into the range of the throw. Max dismisses that one.
Okay, forward throw now. Now those chameleon throws, they actually change depending on what disguise you have. The Melina one is very plus, but it just doesn't do any damage. And yeah, that was a tragic drop from Zeus. Getting a standing 1 instead of the projectile, that is not what he wanted.
What a great block there. Looked like that was a great timing on the block, but Melina finally used. She finds her mark. Another round on the board for Zeus. We're all tied up. Could not be more even in this set. They get to start just the first match. You said it. The winner making it into the top 3 side. Those hat setups have not been working the defense. You got to give credit where credit's due to Zeus. That's the pick up of Molina too. This is getting nasty. He's getting jiggy with it out there.
Another hard call out from Nicolas, whose neutral ducks have been rather successful, to say the least. Now, you take a huge risk on both characters, actually. Both characters with an advancing mid that is hit confirmable. Those crouches are brave. Nicolas with the pressure.
But they are rewarding, my goodness. And that's a brave swing out of the stand 4 pressure of Johnny Cage. And look at this damage.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is going to hurt a lot.
She's about to make it rain damage.
Ashra's fatal blow just refuses to scale. Her and Cage have that in common.
Watch it disappear. 60 seconds. Throw in the glow. That was very smart to do.
Right, last breath is going to become a factor here.
Oh!
Never mind! No last breath available. The grab into hat did exactly what Nicolas was looking for, and now the Chilean, 1 game away from a top 3 at least. Zeus has a time to wake up, whatever it is. I mean, this is a hard match, man.
That was back-to-back throws that were just huge decisions from Nicolas. One while the glow was active, and he assumed he was going to be blocking or looking for a Lao hat to go through while the glow was active, perhaps. Perfect time to throw as well on a match point for the young Chilean twin. And a thing to note, for one of the first times ever catch-up, not joined by his brother in a situation like this.
We do have to give a massive, massive shout-outs to Scorpionprocs. This is the first time in a very long time there has only been 1 twin in the finals. This is just, for me, a testament as to how stacked this tournament has been.
And it was only by a hit in a Game 5 final round.
Of course it bloody was.
It was insane out there. Woo! Whoa! There's nothing like a back 3 whip punish from Johnny Cage.
Oh, that backdash was definitely try and bait an armor, for sure. Nicolas, 1 grab, needs a lot more than that, but never say never when Johnny Cage is the talking point. Hey, all right, never. Never mind.
Just walked into the stiletto of Asha right there. Johnny Cage is eating a lot of buttons, just trying to forward dash his way into the normal range, right? That's what we were talking about. If it's not going to be, you know, shadow kicked back by the Lao hat, he's got to find his way in the old-fashioned way with the movement, with the buttons. He's bullying with some pressure. Great block on the double lows from Zeus. Great blocks on the sweeps from Nicolas as well. None of those lows have really worked out. Just in the pressure, the stagger does though into that knee. Look at that knee. That's a good knee to talk about.
I mean, the moment you hesitate, the moment you flinch, Ashra, just like Cage, has an advancing mid that can confirm and crush you. Nicolas. Oh, that knee whiff. Don't look at that knee.
Look at both of their knees. This is a battle of knees. They both don't skip leg day.
Oh! God! I felt that one.
Oh, good whiff from that one. Still going for the legs right now is Zeus.
We're just kicking the feet. This is just a really rude match. We're not fighting fair at all. Uh-oh, there's the breaker. That's going to be the last breaker that Nicolas will have in this match. If this is the round, the advancing. Minor plus frames the 1-1. Zeus, so much respect, just looking for an opportunity to poke out! And the side switching grab. Final game between Zeus and Nicolas. This is it. This is what it's all about here at EVO.
That is the fear that Chameleon puts in you. You saw Nicolas just frozen still when pressure was coming in his face with Molina available. Perfect time to throw there by Zeus. 2-2. Another game 5 here. There's been so many in top 4 to set this top 6. The story continues between these 2 great players. It's Nicolas and Zeus. It's a game 5.
Now, some of you might be wondering, you know, why go straight back to character select if you're just going to pick Cage again? Nicolas needed that moment of time. It doesn't sound like much, but being able to just stop and take a bit of a breather, bring yourself mentally back into that final match.
He needed time for his brother to, you know, send him messages telepathically.
Oh, the brainwaves?
Yeah, the brainwaves from the crowd is definitely being sent. You know, some of the tips needed to bring this one back because Zeus, after start this throw, loses a bit of the pressure. A great hit advantage on the backdoor of Ashra's, but just throws in reversal. One of the big answers to stagger pressure is this reversal throw, assuming someone's going to respect your turn in their pressure.
And if Zeus actually committed to that mid-string, that would have been a clean opening. Nicolas once again went for a neutral duck, tried to go for a bigger punish than Shadow Kick, gets a jump in. I'm not sure that was intentional because that was a major punish and forces the breaker. Zeus, that's going to be the round. That's going to be the round with Zeus now on match point versus Nicolas here for our first series of this top 6.
Crowd making some noise. They know the story of the twins here at EVO and how big of a victory this would be for someone like Zeus, for anyone in Mortal Kombat, period. He's got his back to the corner. It's a comfortable 72 degrees here in the mansion, but you start to feel a little bit warmer when your back is to this corner. Starts turning up a little bit. The down forward whip, though.
Pressure's going to add up for sure. AC's on the other side of the room, mate. Lovely little forward throw, Zeus. Again, piece by piece. Big jump back. Avoids the chip damage. That is a clean hit confirmed, though, from Nicolas. That advancing mid, Johnny Cage. 9-frame mid. I mean, that's one of the best buttons in the game.
And if you guys are learning Mortal Kombat, looking for a way to open up your opponent that isn't just a conventional overhead or low, see what these guys are doing all the time and what Nicolas does in pressure, right? Button, backdash, and then something advancing to try to catch a whiff punish. You want to bait someone into pressing a button. These guys are doing it at an exponential level here.
Plus frames on that standing button from Ashra. Not too different from Johnny Cage, really, however. Forward throw there from Nicolas.
Beautiful time to glow load.
Glow was a good call. I mean, it's going to shut down the threat of a ranged low hat. Plus frames. Defense there from Nicolas. Has to watch out, though, that shadow kick.
Gorgeous balls. Block nothing after it, though. Eating mix-ups. Guessing right.
The delayed mid! We still have time.
Oh, we're in robbery territory. They actually let him up to the range to see the
I don't
throw.
think we have time now.
Wait a minute. 2 seconds. Couldn't get there in time. Nicolas surviving in its final round to get started.
There was a possible opportunity there. The problem is the overhead low, kind of quote unquote, that can exist. That overhead is so slow. There's no way Nicolas would have got hit by that surely, and I don't think Zeus believed in it. And who cares though, because look at the start.
I don't think that it's been the mix-up of the 2-2 that's been getting Nicolas either. It's just been the range of the low that's been catching him on some whip punishes that have really been big to Zeus's lead down. Still got him cornered. Lets him out with a jump kick though, but no conversion.
A little bit too deep on that jump kick, perhaps. Either way, Nicolas reversing that momentum. Oh wait, it's hype mode! We are going to go special move and a special move, and Zeus, he's going to be crazy to challenge. Nicolas is just trying to absolutely bait him into pressing something, but he refuses to bite.
He knows the respect right there. He's dying on block right now, but just one sweep and knee out. Luckily, no full Jade conversion. Nicolas survives one. Close to building a breaker though, so he can be a little bit aggressive here. He even breaks the throw. Oh. He's getting so aggressive with it. Tries one of his own. Microduct off the meter now. This is scary. Ashra can kill. Perfect time to load. Avoids the lat. Oh my goodness! This is going to be close.
It finds its mark. I don't think this is going to kill even with the 950, but what about the situation afterwards?
If he goes back into Jade, this is going to be scary.
It is going to be Jade afterwards, I think. There it is.
Oh, what a time to get it! Zeus is going to take it over Nicolas 3-2. It was as if the Elder Gods gave it to him at the end right there, catch up. Just a gift, divine intervention.
The two of them wanted to settle it offline. Well, I mean, you can safely say that we're settling things offline here.
I don't think that you could ask for a better stage to settle a score like this, to say who is the better Mortal Kombat player. Sonicfox says, welcome to my arena this time around. It's going to be a big challenge for Javier. Let's see if Javier can step up to the plate.
Now, the elephant in the room, Homelander. One of those characters that has become quite popular in tournament and is very much constant mix-ups and a lot of mobility. I mean, look, Homelander's going to land a hit. He's going to knock you down. It's a guess between command grab, overhead, low, and more.
And he took you to the corner as well.
Oh yeah, let's not forget the corner carry.
All the way. Breaking your neck as well, and here we go. Homelander, no. Wanted to go for a setup early, did Sonic, and finds the mark. This is a character that so far in this tournament has taken health bars in the quickest time possible.
All right, keeping the combo rolling. Oh, drop the combo though, Javier. There was a chance to finish. I mean, the bulk of the damage was done. Now, this is a mix-up. This is a scary situation. Scorpion escapes. However, he doesn't escape with damage. I mean, at least he's not getting hit by that over and over again. But
I was about to say, at what cost? His bar, Sonicfox building it infinitely, still has full bar themselves. Great duck on the laser. Oh, but avoids the glaive. The second hit at least doesn't get a conversion for Sonic. He's in full control right now. Trying to laser beam away the rest of the health bar of Javier. Needs to close the gap.
Oh, hang on a minute. Chameleon took the hit. Oh, that punish. I mean, it's no wonder Javier was hesitant to throw a spear, because clearly there's a full combo punish there.
Which possible idea is to use Chameleon to kind of body block a hit, a laser, and then do spear, but you're right. It's that flight that can come at any time. Homelander can give you the business quick from downtown. That flight and flight cancel, no joke, ladies and gentlemen. It's why he is so feared and talked about coming in to EVO this year. Everyone thought it was just going to be Homelander's top 6, so shoutouts to the competition. We've only got the one so far in Sonic.
You'll notice as well, Javier's not using meter on any of his combos here. You can tell how much he's valuing the breaker, the utility of that. Even now, he's taken these combos and he's only just spent a bar to make sure that he can put himself in this guaranteed situation. It's Javier. Never forget about the EX Hellfire. Never.
Fight.
And that's one of the things that separates him. Like you were saying earlier about every other Scorpion players, he uses everything. So knowledgeable and is the best Scorpion in this game on planet Earth.
Wow, Fox made a brave call out. Ate that forward 3-4, that double mid.
Guess right on the low, but gets command grabbed anyway. The mix-ups are coming from Homelander. Milklander on deck, baby.
What's it going to be? What's the mix? The defensive Melina! Javier with the knowledge! Intercepted! And escapes the corner. What a victory. Uh-oh, Fox pressed the button. There's no meter yet. We only just built it.
This is going to be it. It's his death into the Demon Dash, and that's going to be a 359. Javier's on the board. Sonic with the recognition that we are in a set already.
By the way, I'm pretty sure Javier is actually wearing a Scorpion
And how
shirt
sexy is that shirt?
He bought that at the MK1 booth at EVO.
Guys, if you want that shirt, it's here.
He literally saw the shirt and went, you know what, I'm going to wear that tomorrow. Shouts to Ultimate MK3 Scorpion.
Yeah, WB has a booth here. You guys want to check it out if you guys are here at EVO? Great merch there for Mortal Kombat. That classic Scorpion. I hate to say it, probably the best one out there. It's incredible.
You're a Scorpion hater. You're in the wrong place for that, mate. Anti-air. Sonicfox now. A knockdown. Does with the mid. Javier, this is a scary situation. Very much so. And there's Katana. You have to be paying so much attention to what disguise Chameleon has, because the command grab only really combos with the Katana fanlet.
Oh my goodness. Hey! Javier just going to accept his fate in that round right there. No resources spent from either of them. Sonic just putting on a display of the raw power of the V that's flowing through Homelander's veins here in Mortal Kombat.
Scorpion thinking, wait, mate, can I have a little bit of that V?
Yeah, give me some of that, man. I want that juice. Some of that blue liquid.
There's that armor. Interruption. Javier, once again, have to be careful with his resources. Come on, grab out of nowhere. That is the threat of Homelander, my friends. It's more than a 50-50. There's so much more to it.
Oh, big reward off the wake-up risk. Got the outside switches. Hellfire was interrupted, though. Here comes the pressure teleport. Put himself back to wall of seats. Comes back to bite him. Oh, just swings a 2-1. Off the meter is Sonic.
I love that hit confirm from Javier, too. Opted to, again, that command grab. It's been the bane of his existence.
After a down one, he's got it all.
Man can only be ready for so much. Oh!
Oh, the anti-air clobber knocker, he's getting crazy. Sonic showing the capabilities. One of the keys to being a great Mortal Kombat player is staying hydrated. If you guys watch Final Kombat, if you watched EVO, all the players taking massive gulps in between the matches. Big gulps. One of the keys to victory in Mortal Kombat.
Sip that water.
Gatorade. Big pickup.
What are you talking about? Rain's not here. Oh, the interruption. No fan lift for you. Wake up bull roll, though. Melina. Now, Javier spends even more. Not necessarily for the damage, but more to put us back to mid-screen as much as possible.
Ooh, playing hard to get. Psych! Midward command grab. You build space just for him to close it into a mix-up. The Homelander special.
A bit of a risky break there from Javier, though, because now he's got nothing to deal with the pressure. No armor to escape, and that is going to put you in a horrible situation with not even 10% health remaining.
Scary. No meter too. Sonic hasn't had to spend meter for any of the combos this entire time. Look at the damage. Not a bar spent, a break of the neck, and you're back to getting mixed.
Every time Javier finally lands a hit as well, Fox just has a breaker. So much, if all of this is meterless damage, which means that Fox always can escape damage should they get a hit themselves.
That's some lethal power in this game. The walk down under the low, and that Yashiro before the breaker comes. A drop from Sonic. Wait a second. If you believe in magic, now is the time. Send some spirit energy Javier's way. The goal is up. It can only evade some lasers right now. You need to watch out for that dash, that demonic speed of Homelanders.
As dire as things look, though, Javier has come back from worse. But the down one and the lightning fast reaction from. Now, I did speak to Javier before. I think we've gone back to character select. I believe there might have been a cameo change because it's been either Chameleon or the Jax cameo. And I have a feeling, and he has done it. Javier has gone in with Jax.
Yes!
Is this going to give us a different style? Is it even going to work? Because Homelander, it's a matter of don't get hit. You can't even do Jax if you're getting hit the whole time.
Yeah, it's one of the things that is, you know, it seems to be a key to this team.
Oh,
that is
no.
Scorpion Jax. Oh, no, is that you have to have their health lead. Of course, Homelander's going to float over the Jax pounds. But you kind of need a health lead for these trades that you're going to see that are guaranteed. These ones right here, the spin into the Jax ground pound. Even though Javier, I noticed earlier in the tournament, is still unafraid to go for them with a health deficit just because it's guaranteed way to get a trade. Look at this, boom! He's only taking a little bit of health. Look at the top left, and look how much Sonic takes. The fall squad gonna be about the only way, and that was gorgeous!
What a punish! Knew that Jax wasn't going to be available for that. Wake up buttons, and Fox eats it. Instant telly. Lovely throw tech there from Sonicfox. No Jax available. Oh, made it cool. Made it cool out. Javier must have expected some sort of grab. That was just a pure mid from Sonicfox, but they are on match point now. Fox happy to take the hit because honestly, taking the hit might be more beneficial than blocking, because blocking might do more damage in the long run.
We saw in the mirror that was MKJavier versus Mike Trelinsky. Mike actually figured it out as the set went that if you take the last hit of the spear spin, you actually avoid the Jax round down.
Absolutely.
Which is less damage.
And let's not forget the fact that in first round, Fox actually comboed off the Jax ground pound. Bit of a team kill there from Jax. Plus frames and a full combo now. Sonicfox.
Jax comes in and wants to pound someone. It doesn't matter who.
He's coming in whether they like it or not. Oh, the pressure in the corner. Too great. And that is now going to be Sonicfox in winners finals facing off against Zeus. Mutual respect here, a lot of appreciation, I think. Javier now bottom side of that bracket, and we get to see Dyloch. Now, Dyloch, those of you that have been watching recent Mortal Kombat probably know him quite well. At least he's sitting on this chair instead. General Shao has been the main through and through, and he is just, you talk about players that play from the heart.
From the chest with this man.
That's Dyloch, 1000%.
And I hope you all are hungry, because on the menu tonight is General Shao's chicken. I mean, and here we go.
You know that's what Baraka's eyeing up. He's trying to feed the boys.
He's looking at Shao right now like a tasty treat. It's actually canon.
Now there's that hit confirmed from Dyloch. One thing about General Shao, man just dumps out damage.
And
when double flawless block.
And when he dumps out the damage, right, he puts that axe on the ground. And when that axe is on the ground, General Shao becomes an entirely different monster. When he's axeless, he's bullying you with big advancing plus frame pressure.
I've honestly, always said that General Shao's pretty much like a 3D MK character. Man's got a hand-to-hand stance and a weapon stance.
It's great. He's playing Deadly Alliance. Everyone else is playing Mortal Kombat 1.
Technically Armageddon, because that had one of each. Oh, there's the confirm.
Oh.
And that's now going to be Dyloch taking that first round. And I mean, it's confidence. That's what Dyloch always plays. He fears nobody.
None whatsoever. You see it when he's on the stage. Take it to anyone. There's a big pickup. Almost too early with that 2-2, but the axe still hit. And another conversion in a stand forward. Not ready for the slam. That's a quick overhead low. And breaks just before the command grab. Added on some juicy damage to the end of that. Stayed underneath with the blade. But another 2-2 finds the mark. And that's going to be all she wrote. GG's. It's going to be 1-0 and Dyloch.
I actually looked at the player cam before we cut to it. He gave Nicolas such a cheeky look after those bags.
There is no one that is playing more mind games on a stage right now in Mortal Kombat than Dyloch.
No one's ever disrespected the twins. That's like an absolute first. You've got to be an evil man. They're so lovely.
He's sending messages to you. He's talking to himself in the middle of the set. He's riling himself up. He's his own coach out there, Ketchup. That's a man possessed.
Oh, yeah. If there's anyone out there that needs no coach, Dyloch's the one. Let's not forget that sweep in hand-to-hand. That is going to be plus on block. Kano does cause a bit of an even trade there in the damage department. Dyloch just so confidently always walking the opponent down.
And he's one of the few Xiaos that will just kind of put out the axe raw onto the ground to put himself in that axeless variation of himself, right? Great block on the overhead, only in the Chameleon Katana. Will that extend? 1-2 hits. No meter for Nicolas now. And there's the snipe with the Melina, and it's gonna convert. What a setup. So lethal is that low slam. It's so slow, you have all day to react to it, so you do react to it, and you jump.
Everything in your
fly
being
swatted.
wants to jump. You see it, and that's all you want to do, and then Melina out of nowhere just goes boom.
That's one of my favorite trap cards in the game right there.
Here we go again. The triple launcher. Oh, and we've gone into axe mode. Letting it rock. Good defense there. Holds those Kano knives for the pressure. Keeps it nice and safe. Opts not to go for the armor. You would have just traded with Kano knives. Overhead!
No bar now. Next hit will do it for Dyloch. Try to set up a whip punish. The back one not there. The second 2 hits. Everything working.
That's two separate times this game could have been over. But he did not believe, didn't commit.
Nicolas doesn't have any meter here though. See, he needs a lot of damage.
Even still, Nicolas has no meter. Even after this block string, we've only just built a bar. Looking for the possible counter poke with the sweep. And that's going to be a fatal blow. Now, General Xiao does have a little bit more health than other characters, so I mean, on top of the fact that Baraka's fatal blow is less.
Look at him.
I mean, yeah, he's a bit muscly. He throws the axe down and just brings out 2 more weapons. Pecs.
Hey, what a comeback! Nicolas!
All of that came down to one whiff sweep from Dyloch. The capitalization, Nicolas, optimal interruption.
You've seen people blow up that special of Baraka's early with the armor consistently. Rewind doing the same in this matchup. That was Baraka Xiao.
Again, Dyloch decided it's not worth going for the armor there. There is really a time, even though you can armor things every time, doesn't necessarily mean you should. And Dyloch's always looking for the magic moment. Double flawless box plus on block. Actually, no, punish. That must have just been dealt with. I wonder if the flawless block had something to do with that. Oh, too early on the overhead.
It wasn't active in time.
Yep.
You saw the X go through him. No hit marker at all. Into the corner you go, big boy, eating some Kanos. The low doesn't work.
The cold can of Kano Cola. All right, the confirm now. Dyloch, Ender. Has to watch out for the fact that we have fully locked and loaded Kano. Oh, wait, no, we're extending. We're continuing.
Ain't over yet, and now he's axeless.
Micro-dog!
Immediately after the overhead, this is nasty, but he drops it. I think it could have ended it with Fatal Blow before the breaker, but now it's giving Nicolas all the turn to throw. He went for the neck, and that's going to be the game.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
100% Dyloch was just looking for that single button, fatal blow, just did it too early.
Yep.
That's all it was. But has no choice now but to forget about it and move on. You can't be reeling over those drops, otherwise the rest of the match may as well be gone.
That's right. It's just one of those curses to Xiao. You try your best to do your normal on the first possible frame because it's so slow. You have to give yourself that time, unfortunately. There's the Katana lift, which is so good when you're doing it in block strings because you don't think that a single hand or that single fan is going to hit twice, but it does. And so when you think that someone's going to reversal armor, it can shatter it. What are these flawless blocks right now?
That's incredible.
Are they robots out there?
I mean, they may as well be. When you look at the execution of Nicolas and Scorpionprocs, it's like you can't program a computer to do it better.
How did they get through the metal detector here? That's what I want to know.
Beats me. We intercept, bypass Kano!
And from downtown, that was so far away, that first to the overhead connecting. Forcing him off the bar once more, and that was so scary again.
We live, but we are in danger. Chip territory. It's not the last round, so last breath doesn't apply. The brave advance there from Nicolas and is able to do it, but a close call. Dyloch, you can still see the focus. Oh, just a raw back 3. Must have tried to go for a micro duck.
Guys, Dyloch never out of it. If you saw the set earlier, it's only in this position. Took Sonic to a game 5, almost reversed 3-0. So leads never safe against this man. Always adapting, always thinking. I think tried to armor right there. Too early on that second hit. It's a juicy back throw. That's a good knockdown for Xiao.
Trying to call out maybe a jump there from Nicolas. He went for the upwards glaive. Interruption again, and Kano once again a little bit too late on the party. Anti-air, up block. And now Dyloch will spend that second bar that he's holding on to. Going for it and just letting it rock, though. That's either a specific setup or he's just not going for the extension.
Yeah, maybe it's just dropped input. Time to time is Shao. Fatal blows in play. He's going for the spark of death. Yes, light it up.
You have a lot to consider. Because something we didn't even mention that's probably kind of obvious at this point, losers bracket. If you lose this, you're out.
You're done, you're dusted. Still collecting a decent chunk of the 30K prize pool here at EVO. Hefty.
I mean, all of these players, they're going to be happy with this top 6 finish. However, that's never the end result, right? Because if you've got this far, you have what it takes to go all the way. And they want to go all the way.
Nicolas immediately denying some corner pressure from Dyloch, who needs it right now. As the deficit he's facing. He's forward dashes into the post. Wow, hits a home run with the back two, and here we go. All right, that's going to be big old damage, and he's staying axeless as well, but bold of Nicolas to challenge with the buttons, and that is just a stand-to clobber knocker coming in from Shao.
I swear those punch sound effects are even louder than the standard ones as well. The size of man's arms. Now, a crossover though. A flip of momentum. Nicolas now. Dyloch's back to the corner. The plus frames of those Kano knives! Big call out again! Ugh!
No follow-up again, but cool conversion off of just the one stand-to. That's some of the damage that he lost on the drop. Needs to throw another neck chomp. And this is also the backgrounds of both these characters giving great knockdowns.
Importantly, we were able to hit Kano, so he's not going to start regenerating for 6 seconds. And you can't break! Kano's out of play! Big down 4. Staggering that pressure. Back to back. Looking for it. There it is. Forces the breaker, Nicolas. Last chance in this match. No confirm!
Dyloch getting scary. This forward movement right now. He's got to turn here, and he went for the biggest risk possible with the overhead. Puts up the glow, and it's going to get sparked. No, he had time to block! Are you kidding me?
I am so confused right now! But we are going into, I mean, what everyone wants to see. Final game! Now, crowd, if you want Dyloch to take this, you got to make some noise!
And if you want Nicolas to take it, make some noise!
We should have done it the other way. There's more Americans in this crowd.
Oh, people also love that big damage Shao, baby. Dyloch making some big fans out there. He's got to get out of this corner, though. The Queen not impressed back there with the performance so far in the general. She sent out her best to fight in this one.
We're betting on it. We're betting on it.
He's getting beaten up by a merchant right now.
General Shao, man, you can't let him do you like this. Match point for Nicolas. Dyloch, the last lifeline. It's now or never.
A great start. No Molina toss. Almost knew he was going to fall for it. Just get the reserve. The big micro duck, Nicolas. Sending a message here. Still no breaks, so it's guaranteed.
Oh, wow. Watch out for the extra chip damage. That damage over time was going to be added there. Makes your chip so much better for Baraka.
He still bled for quite some time. The down one got him out. No conversion of the 2. The back throw, though. No katana to convert. Just going to get the great positioning here. Trying to get a neutral jump read. This is getting Dyloch a lot of mileage.
Interruption!
Gorgeous.
Nicolas was so ready.
He has blown up so many chameleon calls on block in a multitude of matches in this tournament so far. So good.
It's a huge part of the matchup. Chameleons in the meta. There's going to be a lot of glaives. It's not always true. All right, the flawless block. That's so huge for Dyloch. Shuts down the meat again. Lovely block on the overhead. And now General Shao fighting back.
And oh, this is one secret. He went for the king. He went for the win right there. And it's a beautiful block. The pushback not going to save him. And it is going to be Nicolas taking it 3-2, sending Dyloch home here at EVO. And the run will continue.
I know I have what it takes to place. I'm going to pick the characters that are good, and that's that. It was Peacemaker before, with a very impressive showing at Final Combat, securing that final top 8 of the World Championships, and has understandably made the choice to go to Homelander. Is that going to be enough, however, to conquer? And we start off immediately. Unjust absolutely noticed that Fox hit 1 million command grabs. Yeah, tried it straight away.
I can't just call that by Javier immediately. No one ready for that advancing command grab yet in Mortal Kombat 1. There's just not that existing until Homelander hit the screen. Double mid-check, and you know that Javier's got some mind games behind that as well. Also cancels into the Molina. Big hit here. Gonna keep this meterless. No.
That's actually a very, very brave breaker, Unjust. Needs to believe in these mix-ups. That's going to become a lot harder, though, now you've just been hit by a grab. We're bordering on about 10% life left, and this grab's definitely going to seal it. You have to watch out for various moves to chip, and that is going to be death spin. Javier, 1 round up here. I do wonder about the kind of difference in playstyles. Fox was all-out aggression non-stop. Unjust has been a little bit more reserved.
Yeah, and it's actually been Javier who's been the aggressor, and shockingly with the health lead, it was Javier who just stayed aggressive in that first round. Love that pace of corner match. I can't believe that was a down 2 attempt. The laser, the float shenanigans are coming. Followed by the down 1. You saw the mind games that can be played there as well with another jump kick that can follow it up. Now you see one of the things that makes Scorpion really good, just on the ground, is the grounded range that he has on that stand 2. Can be very annoying. He's got advancement behind it. We were talking about the knee earlier as well. Interrupts Jade, links the trade. Javier said so pretty right now.
This is what Javier does. Now, there's definitely people out there that Javier might not actually be a particularly popular player because his style is extremely slow and reserved. And a huge part of that is because that's kind of the playstyle that Scorpion has. He's very hit and run, he's extremely ranged, you have to pick your moments, you have to play on that reactionary, on like weird teleport situations. But a lot of your game is spent at range looking for something to react to. Javier has mastered that style because his favorite character demands it. What's the point?
And he's been on this for a long time. He's had this play style for a long time across a multitude of games. Back to the corner we go. And he's putting Homelander in a situation here. He needs some milk!
We're going to extend with our ban live just for that little bit of extra damage. A chance to escape the corner too. And this is it. Mid-screen, this is where Javier wants to be.
Oh! Giving a gift. There's MKJavier, the short-range glaive. Getting the hit. Finally getting the full extension to the corner. And breaking the neck. It was low. And even read the high afterwards. Get that kick out of here. And the less risky throw with the forward throw right there. Harder to tech as well. And this has all been Javier, shockingly. Facing the big threat that has been Homelander in this.
And there's the anti-air once more. That's been consistent. The safe jump. Looking for a confirm. Doesn't find it. Again, looking for the jump in. Now, you're not going to get a combo there or any damage for Scorpion, but you are escaping the situation at least. With punish! And MKJavier will absolutely have to break.
Loads of recovery on those lasers from Homelander. But that one not so much.
Wait, we have Katana. That's a combo? Yes, it is. Here comes Scorpion. Now it's going to scale because it's from a throw. But we're regenerating that cameo gauge. We're getting a bit of meter. The low again. Javier's defense has been pretty on point. And gets the interruption.
Glaive coming to save him. No! Did that one into the overhead works this time. Just not gonna be enough for the kill. That's gonna be one mix here, and with Chameleon available, I'm petrified. This is just gonna be the straight kick to the face. The boots of Homelander have been bloodied tonight. That's for sure.
No doubt, there's gonna be plenty more blood to spill. This is Mortal Kombat 1. This is EVO. We have a lot more games to go. Even in this series, Javier, if he wins this round, 2-0 up. Job will not be done, but it's gonna be a nice little buffer to have. However, MKJavier, if we equalize and become 1-1, I mean, anybody's game. There's the mid again. That defense from Javier has been pretty on it. The delayed mid. Kind of have to look for that for Scorpion. Grabs are so paramount to the character's game plan that the forward 3-4, the double mid that you can confirm, becomes very important. Saved by Katana, but then intercepted by Homelander again.
Watch the throw. Back to the sky you go. Giving Homelander plenty of time to pop off to the camera. And calls out the Jade Glaive. I love these high-level decisions against Chameleon that you see, and players finding this late in the game.
Javier is not afraid to take a few of those extended, like, kick into float, because when he finds his opening, it's a full combo. Oh, the back 3. So brutal, and reset into the command grab. Unjust with the perfect sequence to get that.
He does.
It's disgusting.
1-1.
Shout out to the animators at NRS that had to no doubt study that frame by frame.
He can't do what he's doing right now, Ketchup, without it.
No, he needs it. Unironically, man needs it. All right, forward 3. Again, the backup. Didn't want to overcommit though, just in case that didn't hit its mark. We're gonna have to take the 3 hit for what it is. Now, 2-1 hit confirmed. Now, Unjust does go in for the breaker. Okay, a good choice. back to even Stevens. Let's not forget, Homelander can be very breaker happy because so much of his damage just doesn't cost anything.
Great double jumps against the glaive. One of the universal answers to it is jump back. Scope.
That is something that Javier has been having trouble with all top 6 long. And the meaty mid, Javier must have been calling out something and made the wrong call. Get out of here.
Getting a trade. Great snipe with the chameleon though. Oh, the range of the low. One of the most lethal things to Homelander's toolkit. That low standing laser. So far, so confirmable. Immediate pressure anyway. Gonna be safe off the dash. And Javier's been very heavy on his double cameo usage with that Jade Glaive. Put himself in this position that's just given MKJavier his turn and put the cameo on cooldown. Wait, got a side switch, a little bit of a gift from Unjust.
That was a massive call out from Javier. Let's not forget all these many mix-up options that if you are going to neutral duck Homelander, you're playing a scary game, but one that seems to be good for Javier. Capitalizes, Unjust, chooses to break near the end. You're still rather confident in this. There's the down one. There's the double, okay. Hit number 1 to come back. What's it gonna be?
Oh, he might only need one more with his fatal.
Oh, too early! Too early on the low, Aqua, and that is a clean punish. Beautiful. From the Spanish Scorpion, looking to keep himself alive in the set. Only the one round each.
The slight delay saving him there through the active frames of the laser. He's dealing with some more from full screen. He's alive and breathing. The big checks. They're double glaving again and takes the risk of the throw. Gonna pay the iron price for it.
Javier's not afraid. He's not afraid to establish the throw, but man, the punish of a successful duck hurts.
Man, I've seen the most American resets from Homelander in this tournament today. The slight drops in the corner, which can be character specific. Into the repick up because there's gonna be a mix-up coming afterwards anyway.
Javier doesn't want to overextend. One wrong hit, you're gonna get put into a guessing game that could lose the match. We are back to a distance now. Spear is gonna be safe from full screen. Spear at a moment's notice. We all get hit by it.
You breathe wrong and that thing finds its mark.
Oh! The low.
No commitment on first.
For it. Oh no! That's going to be the game for sure. Goes for a low poke. By that point, the glaive was already coming back. And it's fatal blow time. 2-1 now to the MKJavier. Just needs one more game to stay alive.
Getting planted like a tree. 2-1. MKJavier. And will it only be this Homelander that has been the thorn in Javier's side at EVO?
Well, I do wonder what we're doing. We're going for a rematch. Yes, we are. Javier not interested in Jax for this one. I think acknowledging really that the added range of Chameleon is helping so much in this matchup. So it's kind of hard to trade it away, especially like for Homelander in particular. Let's see if it's going to be enough here. Javier. This is the range that he will be the most confident. Even if he is up close, he's having to try and establish. You get within close range, you get within float distance, mix-up distance, forward 4, down 4, you name it.
And Unjust has been using that command grab like magic in a Tolkien novel, just so sparingly when it's needed most, and it works every single time.
Confirm. We need to see if this is going to be enough. Unjust does go for the breaker, waits for the corner. Quite smart stuff there.
Oh, great punish on the teleport as well. Unjust, what he's got here is Jade Glaive on Wake Up. He's trying to mess up the Wake Up. He's floating all over the place. He doesn't even know what's going on right now. There's some crazy shenanigans happening.
Javier made a hard call out. He went for a Wake Up jump overhead. It's the roll for you, mate. Oh, the round.
No bar needed either. 3 bars to his name. Around the board, Javier stays alive in this one. Looking to heat things up. Wow, the teleport float into teleport.
Mate, I've seen enough Javier to be surprised by no teleport combos. He has it on lock. A little bit of extra chip. The double glaive, the spear to boot. Lets the whole string go. Now back into it, and the bait! Good call out there from MKJavier. That's why it's such a scary mix-up. It's not really a huge risk for Homelander, especially seeing as that dash normally whiffs anyway. And there's a confirm, the breaker from Javier. Still confident, did not commit on the standing 2. All right, what's it gonna be? This is scary. We have no meter. EX low! And that's a launch! Match point.
First time using it in this set, putting himself on a match point. So sparingly used. That special move of Homelander's, which is also cancelable, so you can fake a low in their face and then continue some pressure. Big hit.
Taste of your own medicine there, Unjust. That glaive trade is how he won the last match. Up block! That's going to be a good punish, and it's not just the damage now, it's the damage that's to come. What's the mix?
How crazy is it to still have your up block loaded after the avoidance of the Hellfire and no fear, just looked at everything happening in front of him, saw the Melina, still went for the low, got the damage in his small enemy just right now.
Wait a minute!
A savage swing by Javier's gonna get some damage though. Gonna be a side switch. It's just gonna be some damage. Cashing out.
I agree
why not?
with this. Now, Scorpion's Fatal Blow is kind of slow. He's going to spend it now, get himself a bucket load of damage, and importantly, get the Chameleon recharged all the way.
The Scorpionheimer! Big stuff there. Yeah, even up now. Ooh. You saw him, I think, attempt the glow right there.
No confirm! No confirm! That could have been the game!
Come on, come downtown with the command grab! That was the thorn in his side throughout the set. He just comes in from downtown and takes it Unjust in a tight one. Javier will fall this Evo, but what a run to still get this top 6. But we're jumping into what could be a new one. It's winners finals time. Sonic versus Zeus. Make some noise out there, Evo!
Only one of these players is going to be winners side grand finals, and that is a hell of a comfort zone. Surprisingly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Sonicfox is playing Sindel. I was expecting 100% Homelander.
You want to talk about a comfort zone pick? It's going to be this Sindel from Sonicfox, backed up by the Loud. That means Mix City from the Queen.
You are going to have a lot more range to work with. Fox themselves was on social media during this break saying, I didn't expect to see an Ashra in winners finals. I wonder if that kind of suggests maybe a character Homelander wasn't so hot in. Maybe it's a matchup Fox doesn't want to play. I don't know, so many potential.
Indeed. But there's plenty of time and plenty of space for Sonic to work with here in the winners finals.
Oh, that's
the second
so
life to the name wasn't a fit advantage to guarantee a follow-up, but still absolute nastiness coming down there. See that pressure from Zeus also so simple as well. Very non-competitive until the one time they'll finally break out like a down one special to try to catch you pressing. He's very conditional in his pressure. Great armor by Sonic.
Every armored reversal with Sindel doesn't do much damage, but it has such a long knockdown that the low hat charge becomes a very real possibility. Looking for the advancing buttons there, but Zeus was able to intercept. Good block there. Actually, I'm pretty sure the jump in actually whiffed. Zeus!
Oh no!
The combo that is on!
Unbelievable! What a heartbreaker!
That doesn't feel good. That don't feel good, mate.
Not at all.
I'm not feeling very good right now.
I'm not feeling good for him, about him. That's rough.
That's a bad miss.
That's a drop, and it is not a gift you want to give Sonicfox. You only give Sonic one, and it could be over.
However, if it's going to happen, let it happen right at the beginning so you can shake it off and play the rest of the set. Because now, a down one to steal a turn away, and the glaive to return. That low poker Fox. Weird trades at the moment, hard to say who benefits more with punish, and a breaker forced from Fox.
Setting up zoning with the Lao hat. Recognized that Zeus had got some good space away. Good follow to the jump and then make it hard to blockable. 3 Chameleon pressure. It's conditioning Sonic a lot to block the low, so we'll see how this progresses. All right. On that 2-2.
Opts to keep the meter again is respecting the threat of breaker. I want to be able to get out of a combo here. All right, there's that Jade glow. Sonicfox still sticking to the ranged options, but going for stuff that bypasses glow, right? Like down 3, other buttons too. A big pickup there from Zeus, and oh, you thought I was done, mate? Nah, not even close.
Here she comes on. Slight miss there.
That's a punish.
Back to Sindels, and that'll be the round. Zeus tying us up. He's got some great resources down there as well. They both do 6 sticks of butter down there to play with. That's a whole lot of cholesterol.
Charged hat. Oh, that's the oldest Sindel trick in the book there. Do the low hat, expect them to jump, chase it down with your mid. I lost count of how many times I've been hit by that online. Back to this strong neutral game. Charge low hat. For those of you at home wondering what some of these like flicks are that Sindel has, she has the ability to regenerate her cameo meter faster than other characters. And with that Lao low hat, that's a big deal.
It basically turns into an Energizer Bunny coming back every couple of seconds. She's also got the ability to try to snap your own cameo as well, which is kind of on the rare side of things, but if Sonic were to make a read and knows when Chameleon's going to come out, could get snapped as well and take away your own cameo. I was going to say Chameleon, which is a cameo.
It's kind of just the double up there, like even there, right? The ability to recharge the cameo faster than it normally is, being able to chase down and steal the opponent's cameo for a short time. I mean, a lot of different utility. There's the meaty stuff. Katana Fanlip does escape, but not enough.
1-0 Sonic, who's been in this position time and time again. It's Zeus, who's used to sitting on top of Mount Olympus. This is Sonicfox's Mount Olympus, and you're challenging them right now.
It's definitely not easy for Fox at the moment, having to fight tooth and nail for it. I do just think, you know, this matchup in particular, Fox has played against so many different... Sindel's the most tournament practiced character that Sonicfox has, right? If there's an individual matchup that they feel Sindel fits the bill for, you know they're going to pick it. Homelander be damned. You
and
try
so
to
far,
punish, eat this.
So far, so good. Time for the Lao hat not to be held out, which takes away the mind games. And sometimes you kind of want to do that against a Lao user. You want to get up into the Lao hat range and stay there, just so that they can't set it up, or don't feel like they can set it up. You want to pressure them.
Zeus finds a hit. You know that fatal blow. Oh, was waiting for it, looking for something, but Sonicfox finds the hit first, and that's a round on the board here. Staying cool and collected. You must do at this level. The pressure can be insurmountable.
And if you've noticed, Zeus hasn't thrown a single overhead all night long.
I saw one from Zeus, and they went through each other because the opponent moved forward. It was like a repositioning less than a mix-up option. I think Zeus knows, right? We're offline. We block those. Why take the risk? Oh, combo conversion too. Sonicfox finds it again. Knockdown, charge low hat, anti-air, doesn't quite get the scream.
The hair's a little too high right there, nice block on the low. Sonic can change up the ender off that hair string, and there it is, there's the overhead.
Oh, where did that hit? I got no bloody idea.
What hit first? Lower the overhead, catch it. Only the Elder Gods know. Fatal blow territory, the shot goes over the ether though.
Oh, the counter poke armor! A huge risk, and a risk that pays off again for Sonicfox. And that's gonna be the first brutality.
Off with her head. Sonic sending a message with that one. And you ain't lying, what a risk there at the end to take it.
Just a sixth sense for when it's gonna work. Fox has always had this element of unpredictability that's so hard to understand.
That's the Fox factor. That we've been seeing on display for quite some time. No stranger to it. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and enjoy the ride, if I'm being honest with you. But this young man from Brazil, looking to defy the odds here. Can he defy the Sindel pressure? It's coming.
Being one of, if not the most successful player in Brazil, I cannot understate how much of a big deal that is. Brazil just oozes Mortal Kombat. The passion is just unbelievable. There's a confirm then. Zeus bends a bar, keeps it good. Goes for the jump in just to keep it. The counter poke there of the rising uppercut there, scouted by Fox. The jump in. Oh, the hat was still there to ruin the combo.
So many crazy trades. The hat there to save Sonic. Another position reversal. Try another one, Zeus all over the throw this time around. And Sonic trying to get out of dodge. Don't know what, but wasn't blocking that knee.
Zeus tried to go for a jump in just to be optimal on the round ender. Really wanted to put Fox on the other side, but either way, the round is the round. We'll take that regardless. And a nice little pickup there from Zeus. It's still possible, but my lord, you got to reverse sweep Sonicfox, the world champ. That's a big ask.
He's using quite a character to do it with. Not a character that Sonic is used to seeing this stage in a tournament, right? Force off breaker there. He's looking for a clean jump in, but that was some gorgeous movement from Sonicfox. Dashing underneath the jump ins is some very high level stuff. It involves some very quick reactions, and you know Sonic's got them. Some big damage. Is execution clean? Yes. She put herself in the corner to jump out. Didn't want to risk some kind of anti right there, just empty jumped. This is scary. Gonna force a far to blockable, and there it is! The longer you let anyone hold that Lao hat, the harder something's about to be.
Now, by the end of this combo, we're going to have most of the Lao low hat, and we are going to spend it. We released it early! Expected Zeus to jump! That is 100% what happened there, and it worked! Fox, one more clean hit. There's going to be match point. Zeus has to be so unbelievably careful right now. Fatal blow. Oh, if only we believed in that!
Oh, great avoidance there. Trying to get over both. They get up into the down 3 range. It's a flawless block. He's throwing the entire kitchen sink right now. It's under 10 seconds. The fatal blow is still in play, though. One swing of the sword, and it's over. And he just walked up into his face and went for it. The up block will take away all the block advantage and the pushback, thus getting the throw punish for Sonic. The reversal of the position. What a clean victory there. It's match point for Sonic for grand finals.
That fatal blow looked really random, but Fox was already kind of jumping a bit, sticking out some buttons. I feel like that was just, if you do anything but block at this moment, the fatal blow was going to work. And with 5 seconds left, you didn't have time to do anything else. You had to commit, but now match point down. Again, early release, Aqua, the early release!
Zeus trying to see the future and sees a hold coming, and guess what? Not in this timeline. Buddy of the mix is coming. Sonic tearing him up right now.
That has been 3 times in a row, and a psychic overhead matched by a just as psychic overhead wake up there from Zeus. The Molina trying to save the day.
Ooh, that was
we commit, but the breaker's ready.
Oh, the momentum just stolen out of Zeus right there, and another hair to the face will take it. Sonicfox, ladies and gentlemen, will advance to grand finals again here at EVO.
Imagine playing loads and loads of Johnny Cage. Wait.
Whoa.
Hang on. Wait a
second, Rain jared it. Now we're talking, baby.
That is an interesting choice. Let's see what the rest of this match is going to be. I'm wondering how this one's going to work. I mean, in theory, that back 3, I wonder how much of a good button that's going to be versus Homelander here.
Nicolas just introduced a maelstrom to this top 6, and Rain, I mean, I haven't got to explore it enough, but on paper, definitely going to be able to give some business full screen to the zoning with the, you know, the orbs to absorb single hitting.
The pressure's going to be good for Rain.
The pressure's going to be insane.
The pressure's going to be good for Rain here, because I think Homelander's armor will be too slow to not get armor broken by standing 2 as well.
So
there it is.
So pressure all day. His own reversal armor's high enough to hit Homelander in the air. The pressure as well. And this is Rain Janet, who, if executed perfectly, does a truck of damage when it hits.
Janet Cage definitely gives Rain all the important things that he needs. By the way, that's the round. 140 damage, thank you very much. Janet Cage gives Rain huge damage, throw combos, and easy access to charged beam setup. It's all 3 of them, and it's the back 3 again, shutting down Homelander's advance.
You want to talk about fear? Oh my goodness, what a command grab. It's having offense that is Rain of having an overhead, a low, and then an overhead that's cancelable into a launcher because of Janet as well. You want to talk about some lethality? He's definitely got it. And so does Homelander in the corner. He's cooking. Oh, this is exactly what he did to the deep in the show. No!
That overhead has just been the magic button in this match so far. Wake up that one. What?
When he picked up the Janet, he was getting so sexy with that. That was what a hell of a conversion. If he got the triple Janet shot, actually may have gone into the water.
I feel like that was the attempt. I feel like it was, but that was such a weird like conversion that we would have had to get things rather perfect for that.
That is one of the things about Rain Janet, is it has to be executed perfect in order to get there, right? And it's one of the really hard things. It's a high execution character.
I think one of the benefits too is that, you know, you mentioned high execution. Rain doesn't really have to rely on back 3 rain guard, which is down, down, up. With Janet, he can keep those combos and make them a lot simpler and still obtain massive damage. All right, there's the court top. A good block there. The flawless block just to shut down any possible chip damage or meter build there from Homelander. And Nicolas temporarily in the lead.
And that 1-1-3 pressure that you see from Nicolas is the only plus frame pressure that you're going to see coming out of the dash cancel pressure of his projectile. That was a huge pick of 400. He broke, and it already had done 400. He knew they were just about to get put no life on it. I told you to take the wizard stuff!
That down 2 of Rain. We both play Rain, right? That move feels
down
so good.
It's such a good down
That
two.
move feels so good to anti
You're down to the moon with that staff. It's incredible. Oh, you actually do on this stage. Wait a second. Shots to the Hollywood stage here in the mansion. Oh, what a pickup in the chin off of the jump. 3-4.
Some of you might be wondering as well, by the way, that standing 2, the 2-1-1, that string, if you're worried about the throws, it becomes unbelievable. He is getting obliterated by this. And here's Janet, turning it into a meterless launcher. Here comes it again.
Oh, no, there's the oh, the cancel.
Cancelling the overhead into the grab, that is so good for Rain, especially with grab combos and a higher damage forward throw. Come on now.
One of the only Kara throws in Mortal Kombat 1. Himself safe off the back, 3-2, canceling into nothing, and here we go.
2, 3. Whoa, we spend a second just for more damage in corner positioning. Disrespects a wake up, eat my forward 2.
Got him with the super soaker there in the corner, avoids the command grab and gets the katana out of here. You cannot pass.
Oh! Man's trying to shoot those eye lasers. That is the game for sure, Nicolas. I don't think anyone here was expecting Rain. This is a
Look
surprise.
at the crowd going wild right now. Right here, 2 Rain mains up here on the stage. We're having a great time.
Whoa, wait a minute! We've gone from Homelander. It's now time for ermac.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and get ready to witness one of the best matches in the game. It's 2 cancel characters going at it. It's going to be flashy.
Mustard and myself play this matchup all the time, not with these cameos, but man, the cancels are left, right, and center. Unjust drops the first one. The difference is, if ermac messes up a cancel, he is very punishable.
And there's a zoning.
It's not just ermac, it's ermac Sonya. Now the ermac Sonya mostly built around 3 ways in and building meter for the green mode to reduce damage. It's an interesting team. Will we have a chance to see it do anything here?
See how MKJavier handles this. It's going to be hard for ermac to kind of play the range game against Rain. But that stand 2 has found its mark, and he hasn't let go since. Beautiful setup, and the Sonya charge into the throw. That was sick. And building on that meter. Woo! Into the anti-air. Nice convert from MKJavier, and ermac's looking clean. Adding even more variety to this finale. 2 more characters on the list. They pick up 1 more. There's the Janet.
We're going to spend a second, Janet. Setup time. Oh, it's just guaranteed the grab mix-up.
I almost threw up right there.
Now that grab mix-up is so scary. You have to be so brave to like see an overhead coming and
read it
crouch.
And not block. Not block, crouch, swing. Beautiful. Early release of the ring. Sonya also getting a recent change. You see a lot of the ring usage, but her overhead, again, plus on block. Universal launcher for everyone.
Here's the crazy thing, you know, Unjust, known very much for the Peacemaker and now using Homelander, has played ermac this entire time. There's always been an ermac Sonya in the back pocket. The reactionary jump, the mix! That's it! That's gonna be the game!
And it was costly. 2 bars of meter does that instant low cost for ermac. Unjust risked it all. Got the victory, puts up the Janet wall, wants the zone behind it, absolutely. Absorbs the ring, Janet says, no! I got you, Rain.
The block on the teleport though, Nicolas. Big damage on deck, 400, very little spent.
Oh no, that's max damage. Start with a 4-2 here in the corner. Huge cancel combos in the corner with Rain with the new hit advantage changes.
Always have to watch yourself. The range of that back 3, so deceiving. We're gonna dash in there after that Sonya energy ring, a free side switch. Nicolas doesn't get the cancel. It's a weird game to play now though, Unjust has to be very careful, has to make a pretty substantial comeback here. It's a good defense from Nicolas, refuses to get opened up. The back dash into mid, however, drops the combo, Unjust! There was a chance, but it was snuffed away. Match point now for Nicolas, and the surprise of this Rain pick. Can it finish the job?
Trying to chase down a shrouded ermac right now while that green is active on him. All the damage done to him goes to his meter bar in the bottom left. One of the cool things in the game. So right now, he's still at 1,000 HP. That did absolutely nothing to him. Look at this. Now he's finally out of meter.
And by the time
affecting the real stuff.
By the time it wears off, it's scaled loads. So you truly take very little damage. Not that it matters here though, because Nicolas pushing the advantage.
That Janet 140 throw hurts every single time. The guys are loaded into the full water shot. We're getting some swag combos here, and that's a lot of water. He's staying hydrated out there.
Rain's combos take a lot longer than you'd expect as well, so it allows Janet to regenerate so much more efficiently. Was not looking for it in the wake-up armor, and that's going to be a full combo. We spend a second, Janet. The setup into Whirlpool. The grab again. Over half of the remaining life is gone, and Unjust last chance is here. Death's Embrace activated.
Oh, he can survive an awful lot on hit, as long as he can get to the time. So here, I think he has enough time to survive. He didn't have enough meter because he spent the 2 bars on the low. He actually set up his own death right there. Unbelievably, Nicolas is going to take this with the rain. 2 surprise picks.
I believe there's a chance whoever wins in this matchup, and there's the handshake, we're about to jump into it. They have what it takes. Nicolas has defeated Fox before.
Nicolas has defeated Fox before. We've seen that Zeus can take it as well, almost getting the game in a multitude of ways. And in these guys' run back, if you remember, Nicolas took game 1, wasn't patched, had to go back to 0-0, ends up being a game 5 going in Zeus's favor. You think back to that one game, and what could be, he's getting his second chance here. Let's see what Nicolas does with it. It's going to be the Johnny Cage. Wow, over Nicolas.
We're pretty much picking up where we left off from the first match, and it's a chance for revenge. Zeus going in for the fan lip just a little bit too early. The active frames, the rising uppercut weren't active yet. Nicolas taking full advantage. Charge that low hat. Dash in, shoves down the glow there, so a big old cooldown for nothing. However, Zeus just about to bring it back. The counter poke of the armor, and the threat of the armor is always so apparent in this matchup. Well, every matchup, I suppose. It's damn good.
And it's going to run the break out of 4-2. Right there, and trying to savage down 2 like he was trying earlier too. Remember a couple of MK11 down 2s coming from Nicolas in the matchup. This time Zeus with some great spacing. Ooh, nothing to pick up after that.
You got to remember with Johnny Cage Lau, if you want to get that meterless confirm, you kind of have to use the spin and only the spin. Plus frames to 1-1, using it a couple of times. Again, goes in for the mid, didn't believe those, so went in just for the low hat. Return. Oh, wow! That mid so nearly crushed, but lost out. Beautiful throw tech there from Nicolas. 10 seconds on the clock. Oh! The first time we see the overhead, and it hits its mark with 8 seconds to go.
We've been keeping an eye on it the entire top 6, and finally he goes, I'm letting it rip. Takes the round with it as well. Big mix from Zeus. Some big standing pressure going. Wow, the 1-2s eat him alive. Similarly to how Nicolas kind of started this match, getting a little more offensive with the stand 1 staggers and abusing those plus frames. Responded by Zeus in kind. He's going to get that hit from out of here. Breaks it. Scary spot to be, though. Lau will give him some breathing room. We're back to mid-screen. That's some big stuff. It's never a bad idea to come off of resources for positioning here in Mortal Kombat. Oh, that hurts so bad. 341 off the straight hit. See how much he can do in return. Nicolas needs a miracle. Needs a sequence to come back. He's got a Lau hat down. What a block! And it was hard for him to open up Zeus in the same way in their prior meeting as well. Just clutch blocks on such intricate timings on the Lau hat. As Zeus takes game number 1 and is re-establishing himself here against Nicolas. You know, on paper, the favorite if you look at the histories of Mortal Kombat, but Zeus is just playing out of his mind here at EVO. In this Astra that has flown under the radar so much, you know, she kind of has, everyone still says she's powerful, but when you talk about the top player, you know, top character contention, she's kind of outside of the range a little bit, but she's just so good.
Astra is just one of those characters that has always been there, and she's always been really good, but so rarely in this light talked about the same caliber as the other top tier characters, but in the right hands, a terrifying pick right here. Going in for more pokes, playing that slow, chip them down game for another time, reminiscent of when they first collided in this top 6. Nicolas lands a grab.
Oh, and tries to call out, probably some forward movement behind the Lau hat, and what a bait by Nicolas. The mind games that they're playing amongst each other, insane. And it's crazy how different the Astra from Zeus is. That jump kick's gonna seal the deal here in round number 1 in comparison to other Astras as well. Get that star power loaded, almost fully loaded there in the bottom right, but doesn't really use Dark Stance at all. Not once as well.
There's the use. It's such a good answer versus the Lau low hat. Uppercut into fan lift. Get the punish. Completely bypass the low hat that's gonna punish you. Zeus dashing in, not expecting. However, forced into the corner, this is the worst place to be versus Johnny Cage. To be honest, I think Zeus is happy to take that shadow kick. We can still escape. However, another charge low hat. Really good flawless block, however. Nicolas. Oh, again! I swear to God, up block is the, like, purely only there because of Johnny Cage jump
The
kick.
Johnny Cage jump kick, the best jump in Mortal Kombat 1. Feel free to @ me and we'll have that conversation. I can show you the proof.
I think Johnny Cage's jump kick is why up block exists, to be honest with you, mate.
So wait a second.
With punish!
We need an equalizer. Star power loaded with the loud hat. You can have a turn even on the whiff. That was a 6 setup.
Oh, finds it down one. The punish, wait! Can't fatal blow. Chameleon got slapped.
If I've ever seen Chameleon take one for a homie, it was right there. Whew. Oh, big hit. Nicolas on the board now. I gave a piece.
A weird exchange. I mean, we saw Hype Mode activated. With the amount of possible chip damage that's available, Zeus did a really good job to avoid it and waste the time. Did go in for a button there, a whiff punish, but on its own, shortly after Chameleon got hit and knocked out of play, I'm fairly certain Zeus tried to fatal blow that. But you can't unless the cameo is ready.
That's just how important your cameo is here in this game. Not just to the moves you use, but what you can do yourself. Break, fatal blow. You need your cameo. Forward throw as well. Speaking of, Loud getting some action in.
Keeping it nice and simple. It has been the aim of the game. We are keeping it down to just a few select buttons and strings and doesn't want to overextend. Can't put your life on the line, not with the crazy damage of Ashra Chameleon. Expects the interruption. Let's not forget Glaive is plus on block as well, so a fast down one or a good button can be pretty dangerous.
And there you see the projectile of Ashra is normally not full screen, unable to get a trade right there. And up close with the 1-2s. Going with the Jade Blade. Swinging a hit from Nicolas. This is doing some extra damage. Wait a second. Life alert now. Down one hit advantage. Went for the sweep. Doesn't work. He wanted to kill right there. Works around some meter. And an excellent block on the Molina is going to be clutch to put Nicolas up in his lead against Zeus. He wants the revenge. And he wants the run back with Sonic. Was denied it on the winner side of this bracket.
Oh, you know for sure Nicolas wants that opportunity.
If you guys didn't see Nicolas to put Sonic, if I'm not mistaken, in losers were eliminated last year at EVO.
There is so much history. Zeus writing history for himself. Someone that we haven't seen as much as some of the other players, but getting into final combat really was the start of his journey, and what a journey it's been in such a short space of time. Losers finals here. Staggered pressure again from Nicolas. Try and press the button, but the down one. Ready to catch you out. There it is again, plus frame. You challenge those plus frames. Probably expected a grab. There was no counter hit.
Star power is fully loaded as well. Are we going to expect some usage right here for a chip out sequence? No, just a string. Giving Zeus a turn right here. Zeus only keeping it safe on the approach, and it wasn't enough to stop Nicolas from going up 2-1 here, a game away from going the distance at EVO, staying hydrated out there, taking a sip of water, and no rain this time around for him.
No, not for this matchup. Rain versus Ashra is a funny old one. But with the 2-1 lead for Nicolas, one game away, a chance to rematch Sonicfox, and what a crazy matchup that would be. Lovely down two. Zeus takes the favorable trade.
Great neutral jump. Just outside of the active frames, that forward two. Corner carry time. Gonna let him wake up.
That delayed mid, that was so delayed. Trying to bait the threat of a grab or something similar. With Punisher, wake up! Nicolas misses the advancing button there.
Got some wake up buttons of his own. One of the competitive tried and trues is when someone does something to you kind of savagely, you try to respond with it and give it right back to him.
We see so much use of the individual standing 4 from Nicolas. That is a very plus button.
Yeah, Johnny Cage players wondering where all this frame advantage went. It's still on things in his arsenal. He's got it on stand 4, stand 1, still.
Oh, Brave Breaker!
It's down to 1. Oh, huge whiff throw right there, but the stand 1 was too close. Not far enough for the punish. It's a lift. The stand kick works, but that's afterwards. And trying to wake up with nothing. And Nicolas is insane. Still down to 1 at each. Oh no, this could be chip behind the hat, and it is. One more to the shadow kick. He did a special move specifically for the extra chip on block. Very
And definitely would have messed up any flawless block timing you would have had on the strings. It's a different timing. Genius stuff there from Nicolas, who is on match point. 1 round away from eliminating Zeus and getting a legendary run back.
It feels like this kid sometimes plays the game frame by frame while we're trying to react to
Matt's
something
playing
50
with
frames
save
after.
states. This ain't fair.
It's insane. He's a frame walker.
Over half of the job is done. Zeus, big damage, chase down, and there's a confirm. You have to break, but such little life remains. This is your chance. Zeus, big with punish. But no meter to capitalize.
Just got the one.
Oh my good lord, overcommits. Does whatever he can, but it will be revenge. And revenge. Are we going to have basically a repeat of Final Combat?
Is it a cage fight?
It's
a cage fight!
I think we are. This is a run back from the World Finals.
2
and
players
we're about
enter.
to see it again.
1 player leaves. It's grand finals here at EVO. You cannot ask for any more star power than this baby. Nicolas, Sonicfox.
All right, lovely people at home, for the final time. If you want to see some Mortal Kombat 1 here for the finals, make some noise!
Sonicfox starting off with the nastiest whip punish you'll ever see into the drop there. Gives Nicolas a chance here. Get a little bit of momentum going. You saw Sonicfox's whip punish capability with this Johnny on full display at Final Combat. I saw some of the nastiest things I've ever seen. And we're seeing it here at EVO. Keeping every character so crisp as Sonicfox. They've got across the whole roster here at EVO, it feels like.
Now look, I'm not going to go into too much detail and bore you with frame data and the like, but this is a different Johnny Cage Chameleon from the World Championships merely weeks ago. The main difference is that Johnny Cage's parry is not as dangerous, heavily nerfed, and Chameleon taking health away. So it's a similar idea, but much more of a glass cannon.
And you've seen a lot less parry attempt reads from Johnny Cage, I feel like, throughout the entirety of EVO and here so far in this set. Oh, what a reactionary shadow kick. Just seeing Chameleon come out.
Nicolas scoring that mid. We're going to take even more damage, 400. Like I said, Johnny Cage Chameleon's now a 900 HP character. These combos mean so much more.
That was an unbelievable threat of a needle of a whiff punish from both of them to whiff punish their own advancing mid with just a stand 1. That's a clean whiff punish. Interruption to advance with the down 4, gets it. And stay safe with that katana fan toss. -6. No huge risks. Very safe stuff coming with this blade.
That's why in this neutral, you're always eyeing up whether Jade is available. Because even though Johnny Cage has amazing footsies, great buttons, an amazing advancing mid, all it takes is that one Jade glaive, and you've just been caught out into a full combo. You can't risk it.
Nicolas on a full swing, ripping it up.
Trade combos!
Nasty, what the heck?
I think I'm going to be sick. All right, a turnaround. That's going to somewhat equalize his health. A safe jump. The delayed mid, and the breaker is forced away. Nicolas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So scary. He's got the EX versions of all of his specials available right now that can cancel into themselves. You know, those specials up to twice, and the star power's gone.
Very rare that star power is used, and there's nothing on the end of it. The hit confirm is good, and Nicolas.
But that's definitely going to be it. As you see in the top left and right, as this is a mirror, one of the lowest health pool characters in the game. Johnny Cage Chameleon, only 900 HP. That
Give
was
the people
the
what
odds.
they want at least. Let us see it.
They want to see the camera. They want to see that fatality in AK. I want to see it. 1-0 for Nicolas. Plenty of room for Sonicfox, though, as they have entered the grand finals, of course, through the winner's side, having that comfortable cushion. They still have their second life. Everyone, when you enter a double elimination bracket, has 2 lives to their name, and Sonic hasn't been beaten yet, so Nicolas will have to beat Sonic twice to win this tournament. Tries to wake up Molina to no avail, and Sonic secures the round, and a little bit of star power, about fully loaded, about 99% towards the tip of that thing down there in the bottom left, or to start this one.
Bit of an act of desperation there from Nicolas at the end, but to be honest, you had such little health left. The 900 HP means that chip damage becomes so much more prominent. Fox caught on the back foot here. Gonna cash out more damage still. Woo! I would say a bold shadow kick, but let's not forget the Chameleon fan lift. One of the greatest moves in the game at saving the day. Sonicfox letting that Molina roll rock right out of MKX. And that Nicolas, the full confirm now. Finish the job, nut punch, that's a safe jump. Forces the delayed wake up now. Fox trying to keep it a lot more safe. The safety, not so much. Oh, the chase down.
That slight walk back out of Nicolas to get him out of the shadow
Two
kick
star
range.
powers
and
are locked in.
Shadow kick whiff punished it. Insane. To build a little bit meter too. Kind of an optimal punish if you think about it. Kind of scary, the level that they're playing at right now. Fully loaded star power. Are we going to see something activated in his final round, for God's sakes? And there's 3 bars of meter to Sonicfox's name.
It's hard to say, Aqua. I mean, I see 2 star powers, but the question is, where is the opportunity to let it rock?
I want to
Is it
see
going to
him
be considered
swing.
too much of a risk, maybe? Wu Sao Si.
And come to think of it, I don't think we've seen a single parry attempt. I'm looking for one to kind of check some of these high and mid pressures, but they're saying it's not worth the risk in this meta potentially. And what an interruption! Thought he had a turn steal on his own down 4, and Jade's gonna punish her own. Huge for Nicolas here. Wait a second.
One more significant hit will do it. Oh, whiff punish though! Sonicfox capitalizes on the mistake. The fatal blow is going to hit its mark, and that is, for another time, going to be close to, if not over, 500 damage, which Johnny Cage and Chameleon does not want to take. What's the play going to be? What's the option on Wake Up?
Oh.
Wake Up that one!
Just the interruption. Oh, and he on the screen! Giving Sonicfox the victory! Oh no!
What
How do you punish someone and make yourself punishable at the same time?
I have
no.
never seen that in my life. In a tournament match, in a casual match. Of course we saw it in bloody EVO Grand Finals. Typical! Johnny Cage, mate, pull your trousers up. Fight the next match. Pay attention.
For the health deficit to get started here, though, Nicolas unbothered by that whatsoever, and you got to give credit to the twins that, you know, in talking with them, they just want to show up and play MK, right?
An unusual drop there. Tried to go for the side switch, but crossed over at a weird angle. Fox ready for the immediate mic product on the whip punish attempt.
A lot of movement, and all that movement hit by the Jade Glaive. A little too much, but that's all that it takes to get hit by, and what makes Jade Glaive so strong. You move wrong, and you're getting full combo punish. Such a grounded presence on the screen as you see it start the offense here for Sonicfox. We're going to check some forward with that down one. Let's put some of those whiffs out there in the middle of neutral line. Another shadow kick to the Jade.
Oh, looking to capitalize on that trade situation. Another full combo there, Nicolas to confirm. Has caught Sonicfox pressing a couple of different occasions in this matchup so far. Highly experienced in this cage mirror. There's the glaive again. Like I said, the second Jade becomes available, any button press becomes a risk unless you're point blank. It's so fast, an assist.
And even there, he thought he was within range to check with a down 4 on that one, but actually got interrupted because it's a bit on the startup and lost full combo because of that as well. Oh, a lot of respect shown right there. Nice backdash to get in the jump range, but Nicolas still finds Sonic with the mid, and what could have been, if that last match went any different, it's a 2-1 lead now. Nicolas playing so strong right now in this Johnny Cage mirror. Sonic might be saving something up the sleeve for a potential reset, doesn't want to show something before the final lights is on the line.
Definitely have to use this opportunity real quick to say, in case anyone's watching this for the first time, maybe you haven't seen much tournaments, this doesn't mean Nicolas will win the tournament. Nicolas is in loser's bracket. If he wins this 3 out of 5, we will reset and go again. So the question is, can Fox close it out early, or are we going to go all over again? There's the side switch. Ending things with the extra damage. Drops the combo! Sonicfox with a drop shadow kick, and Nicolas is on reset point.
Right off a similar error as well. You hate to see it, almost as if it was meant to be. The gift returned by Sonicfox. A nice snipe with the whiff jump. Caught him in some recovery there. Gonna take him to the corner all the way.
Plus frames. Forward throw to begin. Very little damage, but insane plus frames to work with. The trade back and forth. There it is, forward 3 again. Sonicfox in good form to win this round. Less than 100 health remaining for Nicolas. Has to pull off a crazy comeback here, and it's unlikely.
Yeah, just sat there with the meter as well. Sonic gave Nicolas a little look right there and laughed right before the camera cut. Sending little messages in between. Also having a little bit of a good time out there, these players.
Counter poke, flawless block. So many flawless blocks happening.
I'm so early, another one. Oh, that was some grounded footsies if I've ever seen it. The micro movement to try to bait out some buttons. My Jade's better than yours, says Sonic. I take it to the corner too.
We saw an identical situation in the previous game, but it was Nicolas that was able to find the glaive trade instead. The breaker forced away. So much is riding on this round. Are we going to go into a final game? And if so, that's a crazy thought.
Sonic's pressure is knocking right now. Nicolas tries to throw off the momentum with a forward throw, but not there. Sonic's the punish there. No!
Was looking for the biggest punish.
Yes.
Was looking for the game win.
Now has to worry about a fatal blow.
With punish! Ugh! Right. Where do we go from here, Aqua?
I'm scared. If he rotates into Katana, this is going to be a pretty scary situation for Sonic on Wake Up. Jade Glaive as well with a free check. Only armor does. I don't know what that was for, but it's getting away punish! That is a punish! Oh my goodness!
Again! What is happening?
Even Sonic looking around. What just happened? A whiff nut punch.
Look, I mean, we don't have much time to talk about it, but that very nearly was going to be a bracket reset. And now Sonicfox, over half of the job has been done already. Nicolas has had some, I must say it, really tragic mishaps. I feel terrible for him. Oh no, Aqua! Tournament point, Evo point.
Sonic's got momentum. This is scary right now.
You have to wake up. You have to give it your best, like more than 100%. There is no more room for error.
Sonic lets the pressure go right there. Remind Tex to throw. Holding on to the health lead only slightly right now. The false block and a down four erases all those frames, giving Nicolas the chance to press and finds the mark. Sonicfox's defense just jumped himself into the corner though. This is so scary. The Queen's in the back watching the battle of these two types. Show at it! And it's gonna close!
They know it's fake. There is a significant gap there. And the 1-1 finds it. Forward 3! No breaker for you! Right, here we are.
Who
again.
just does this though? Just the wake up knee fatal. Not even confirmed. I don't even know.
Well, that's gonna do so much damage. Fox is barely gonna get a chance to break anything.
Oh, he's gonna get one shot here. One special, one wrong breathe from Sonicfox, and it's over. The sweep, he goes for the leg. Ooh, it's a final situation. Both of them locked in, looking at the monitor, getting a little bit closer here.
It's one of my favorite points in the tournament. It's either going to be reset point or we end the tournament right here, right now.
Nicolas grab heavy to start. I saw a smile out of Fox on that one. He recognizes the situation for sure. It's 2-2. Walk up and up, just doing it their own.
Nicolas scoring that first blood, the first chunk of significant damage. And there it is again, the breaker. That is good news for Nicolas. Exactly what you're looking for, because now everything is free. The breaker again. I take one, you take one. We're not coming back. Big old jump in for the Fox. And now corner positioning as well.
Now Fox back, they're starting to kick in right now. A couple of right reads back to back. He almost got the one push.
Get off me. Oh my lord, there's a confirm again!
Came a knocking anyway. Is gonna have the Jade Glaive as well for some pressure afterwards. Tries to set the jump instead. Nothing there. Stand 4 into Glaive. Sonic could get crazy here. Got the meter now and the katana to back it up.
Wait a
hit
minute.
from Nicolas. No fatal blow though. This is gonna be life. Possibly one more. Reset our tournament. Is it over? It's right now.
Last breath is active. Fox can absorb 2 more hits.
Oh, block is a quick jump in. Is this it? Sonicfox is going to take Evolution once more and be one of the greatest Mortal Kombat players of all time. Will take second place on the leaderboard for most EVOs of all time.
That was the exact result that the Fox was looking for, and adding another EVO championship to the belt.